Welcome in and welcome back to Primetime Sports, brought to you by Sports Lounge Media. This is the last game of the divisional round. Um, we should have a good one, man. We got the Rams coming to Chicago, facing off against the number 2 seeded Chicago Bears for a chance to go to the NFC Championship. So we got Stafford, we got Caleb. We got two good, decent to good defenses. So um two brilliant minds in McVay going up against Ben Johnson. Um, I'm looking forward to this one. This should be a good one. Um, didn't stream the Pats versus the Texans game, and it seemed like I made a real good decision on that one because it just wasn't a entertaining game for a lot of reasons. Defensive game, a lot of turnovers. Weather was bad, sloppy game, but you got to give it up to the Patriots for punching their ticket to the AFC Championship. So they will be going on the road to Denver to face the Broncos next week. And the winner of this game will go to Seattle to face the Seahawks next week. So with that being said, let's see how this one goes, man. We got two teams with slightly different paths, very different paths actually. So when you think about the Bears, nobody had the Bears even winning the division, let alone being the 2 seed in the NFC. They do both of those things. There were a lot of question marks surrounding Caleb Williams, how good he was. Was he worth the number 1 overall pick? Was he a bust? Last year he took the most sacks in the league. Didn't play well on time, and just was sporadic, being a young quarterback. This year, Ben Johnson helps him clean all that up. Interceptions are down, sacks are down, big plays are up. He's been able to show a little bit of what he can do as a playmaker, and you match that with a hell of a running game. Love what they're doing with Swift. Love how they use the Ricky Manung guy. They got two good tight ends in Colston Loveland and Cole Kmet. Then out wide, they got a bevy of wide receivers from DJ Moore to Luther Burden to Rome Odunze. And it's a host of other wide receivers. They kind of got a similar core to the Packers in the sense where it's like it's a lot of guys. They got a lot of guys out there that can catch the ball and do something with the ball. Happy Sunday, Daniel Berry. Happy Sunday. They got a lot of guys out there that can do a lot of good things with the ball. You just got to get it to them. So this should be a good one. Not sure what the weather is going to be, but it didn't look too bad. When I got a brief glimpse at the field, that was earlier. It definitely it shouldn't be as bad as it was in the Patriots game earlier. That game looked like it was snowing and sleeting for pretty much a majority of that game. But we got two offenses that know how to put the ball in the end zone. The Rams defenses, I would give the Rams defense the slight edge in this one. They are a better unit, rushing the passer. They can leave something to be desired on their back end, but I think that their front seven is good enough to wreak havoc on Caleb Williams. So we'll see how that goes. Although the Bears defense is definitely the weaker unit in this one, they know how to take the ball away. So that's the great equalizer. Even if you're not considered the favorite in a game, one thing that can tip the scales in your favor: turnovers. They know how to pick the ball off. They know how to force fumbles. They just have active hands. I like their front seven. Well, I like their linebacking core. Let's put it that way. They do have some studs out there in their defensive backfield as well. They got Byard, a former All-Pro. They got CJ Garner Johnson, who can make some noise. Jalen Johnson can be one of the better corners in the league. I forget who they have on the other, starting at the other cornerback, but they combine to be a decent group, and if given a chance, they can make your life miserable as an offense. So I say all that to say it should be a good game. Hopefully, it's not a blowout like the last game we just saw. That basically, I wouldn't even call that last game a blowout. It was just more of a snooze fest that ultimately turned into something like a blowout. But last night's game was a blowout. Let's hope that this game, the last game in the wild card weekend, not wild card, in the divisional round, is a doozy. Now, both of these teams kind of start slow. Stafford normally can turn it on in the second half, as well as Caleb can turn it on in the second half. So, who can get off to the fastest start today? That's going to be one of the things that I'll be looking for in this one. Who can get out to the better start? Who can run the ball the best in this game? And obviously, the biggest stat is who can play mistake-free football the longest in this one. Who can come away winning the turnover battle? Because more times than not, you win the turnover battle, you win the game. That's just how football works. So it looks like it's going to be a little bit of. They got some flurries going on in Chicago. Of course, it's always going to be cold this time of the year in Chicago. So there is the myth with the Rams that they can't win in cold weather. They played pretty well when they came to Philly last year. It came down to a couple plays to decide that one. So let's see if they can bust that myth tonight. Make sure y'all hit that like button, drop a few comments, and as always, subscribe. Let me know which way you leaning, who you got winning this game. I talked to some people that say they feel like the Bears gonna win. I kind of feel like the Rams might have the edge on this one, but we'll see. It doesn't really matter who's the better team overall. It only matters who's the best team tonight. That's who will survive and advance in this one. So best of luck to both teams. I really don't have a dog in the fight either way. I just want to see some good football at this point. My team's not in it, so I'm still a football fan. I was a football fan before I was a Eagles fan. So let's just enjoy some good football. Hopefully we get a good competitive contest for all 4 quarters. But if you want to get into a shootout, I'm fine with that. Hey, listen, shootouts are good for TV. They're good for my reactions, and they're good for keeping me up. Let's see what we got. Y'all drop your predictions in the chat. Who you think gonna take care? Who you think is gonna play better in this game? Doesn't necessarily mean they're gonna win, but which quarterback do you think is gonna play better? Do you have a score prediction? Ben Johnson has done a phenomenal job with this team, and it's just his first year with the team. They've made a. Is that turmeric? What they got turmeric for? Yeah, Snow getting on the analyst hat and coat. Look like the Rams might get the ball first. So, uh, 2/3 of the bracket, 2/3 of the bracket. No, half of. Let's just say half of the bracket has been set for next week. So the AFC Championship will be the Denver Broncos facing off against the New England Patriots in Denver. Um, this game right here will determine the other half of the NFC bracket, the NFC Championship that will take place in Seattle against the Seahawks. Looks like the Bears are going to get it first, actually. All right, and the kick is off. Caught at the 10. He's at the 30. Stopped him at the 35. Duvernay with a decent return on that one. One more broken tackle, and he could have been off to the races. If you can remember last night, that's how Seattle started out the gate. Took it straight down the field on the opening kickoff and really didn't look back in that game. So Caleb Williams and the Bears will get the ball around 37, I would say. Caleb in the gun. Rolls out to the right. Throws. Caught. DJ Moore with a lot of ground. He got space. Huge play on first down. The Bears went from 130 all the way to the other 30. And just like that, they in Rams territory. See, that's how you take care of your young quarterback. Caleb. Hands off to Swift up the middle. Swift. Oh, the church's money. The church's money is on the ground. The church's money is on the ground. Oh, no. No, it's not. The church's money is safe. The church's money is safe, church. Don't worry. Caleb drops back. Throws. Caught. Oh, incomplete. Was intended for Rome Odunze. Jumped the gun a little bit. I'm excited for a big play here, as you can see. And it was just dropped by Rome. Rome catches. I mean, he was a little bit behind him, but it hit him in the hands. He catch that. That's probably a touchdown. All right, that brings up a 3rd and 5. Caleb in the gun. Hands off to Swift up the middle. Swift. Stop before he can really get going. Bears got to settle for a field goal. Take the points. Take the points. It was a promising drive. You took your shots downfield. They just didn't connect. Hit Rome right in the Ben Johnson going for it. All right. All right now. Can't go broke taking a profit. 4th and 3. Caleb in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Pick. Right in the hands of the safety. Got a small return, but hey, that's what you should have took the points. Ben Johnson with stupid ass play calling. And now your quarterback shaking his hand like he could be hurt. See, it's a lot of it's levels to this to what makes a team a good team. You got what's your offense hitting on, what's your defense hitting on, what's your special teams hitting on, what's your coaching situation hitting on. All four got to be clicking for you to be consistently a good team week in and week out. Now the Bears had 3 points right there. They decided to put it in their young quarterback's hands. He throws a pick. No points now. No points, and you give who is really the consensus MVP of the league this year, Stafford, his first chance to march it down the field and put some points in himself. Oh man. He's daggone coaching decisions, man. Mm, mm, mm. Make sure y'all hit that like button. Drop a comment. Let me know how y'all feel about it, man. I just get so fed up seeing coaches do the same thing week in and week out. What you doing? Why are you going for it on your first possession of the game when you can clearly just take the points? Your offense can feel good about themselves. It's so many positive things that can be taken from just scoring as soon as you get the ball versus getting nothing. Now your quarterback feels some kind of way about himself. His core it mess with his confidence a little bit. Eh, All right. Rams got a first and 10 at the 15-yard line. Stafford drops back, throws, incomplete. This is intended for is that Puka? Puka not number 12, is he? All right, that's gonna bring up a second and 10. Stafford in the gun. He drops back, throws, caught. Puka, first down. Yeah, that was Puka. He just looked different tonight. Maybe he got his hair tucked in or something. Maybe he got his hair in a bun or something. I don't know. Stafford under center with a first and 10. Play action. Steps up in the pocket. Throws. Incomplete. Intended for Kyron Williams. Stafford really didn't step into that one. It's going to bring up a second and 10. Stafford in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Caught. First down. Stopped at the 45. Rams starting to cook. Rams starting to cook. Got a 1st and 10 at the 45 or around the 45. Stafford. Hands off to Kyron Williams. Nice gain on 1st down of about 6, maybe 7. I guess TJ Edwards might. I didn't know how serious TJ Edwards' injury was. He got shaken up last week. Obviously, he had to get carted off the field, but I wasn't sure, like, was it something that was going to keep him out tonight? Evidently, it is. All right, we got a 2nd and 4. Stafford under center. Rams call a timeout. Rams call a timeout to prevent the first penalty of the game. Because y'all know I had the dirty laundry in the game. Load it up. Load it up. Second and 4. Stafford under center. Hands off to Kyron Williams. Stop before he can get to the first. Going to bring up a 3rd and medium. Bears defended that well. That was a good tackle by Wright. Looked like he came on a corner blitz. Met Kyron Williams in the backfield. All right, we got a 3rd and 3. Stafford in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Caught. Puka Nakua. He might as well get used to me saying that all night. Because if the Rams have it their way, it's going to be a whole lot of Puka. Whole lot of Puka Nakua. Who finishes the year with 129 catches, 1,700 yards, and 10 tubs on the year. That's a hell of a season. Hell of a season. 1st and 10. Stafford under center. Hands off to Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams got about a nice game. He almost got about 8 on that one. 7 to 8 yards on 1st down. Rams will take that all day long. No TJ Edwards in it. This one is huge too. TJ Edwards is a tackling machine and a dog. Rams still cooking. It was a huge conversion on 3rd down to get another first. Or it probably was second down. Stafford. First and 10. Throws. Incomplete. Tried to hit Parkinson in the end zone. It was drawn up well, just wasn't executed very well. All right, we got a second and 10. Stafford in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Caught. Kyron Williams got him a little closer. It's going to be about a 3rd and 5 on that one. Rams cooking with grease. Got a 3rd and 4 inside the 15. Stafford drops back, throws, caught. Kyron Williams. Yep, Kyron Williams with the good first down catch. Keep the drive going. Rams are now inside the 5. They got a 1st and goal. This play already 12 plays, 81 yards, over 6 minutes of play. And the sad part is the Bears actually had a decent drive, which should have ended in points if it wasn't for Ben Johnson. 1st and goal. Play action. Stafford had to throw it away. Waited to the last minute. Nobody got open. It's going to bring up a 2nd and goal. Stafford under center. Hands off up the middle. Touchdown Rams. Kyron Williams. Kyron Williams in the Rams strike first, baby. Boom.
Touchdown!
7 points off turnovers. Hey, this could have been the Bears had a chance to score first. They choked. They didn't get it done. Now it's all up to the Rams to march it all the way down the field, which their drive started at their own 15. They went all the way down the field methodically. Didn't have to go for any 4th downs. And put it in the end zone, baby. Just like that, 7-0. Rams up over the Chicago Bears at the crib. That's coaching. That's coaching. Hell of a series called on that one. I said coming into this one that the Bears aren't a very good defense. Going up against one of the better offenses in the league. Hey, they had a good mix on that one. They started off a little pass happy, but I can't really blame them when you have weapons like a Puka Nakua, when you have a Devontae Adams, when you have uh, Parkinson on it at the tight end. I think they got Tyler Higbee, a bevy of weapons offensively. Hell of a drive by the Rams. And that's how you play complimentary football. Defense, go out there, turn the ball over. Offense, march it all the way down the field, get the momentum, put it in the end zone. Hey, Rams up by 7. Still very, very early. Both teams have had the ball only one time. Still got a little bit of time left in the first quarter. So let's see what the Bears do on that second possession, because they were able to move the ball. They just stalled in the red zone, and Ben Johnson got greedy, in my opinion. All right, so they got a knee it in the end zone on this one. All right, what we gonna do? First and 10. Caleb under center. Pitches to Monungai. They stopped him in the backfield for a loss of about 3 or 4. And let the Rams then got some momentum. They didn't visited old Big Mo at the crib. Asked her what she doing later. It's gonna bring up a 2nd and 12. Now you don't want to get too far behind the sticks on this front 7. 2nd and 12. Caleb in the gun. Caleb drops back, throws, caught, broke one tackle. Luther Burden broke another tackle. Almost got the first. He got back everything they lost and then some. It's gonna bring up a 3rd and short. Very short. Luther Burden broke about 3 tackles on that one. 3rd and inches. Caleb under center. Hands off to Monungai. Monungai got just enough for the first down. Gotta love the way the young man runs. For all intents and purposes, Monungai runs like a power back. I don't know what his measurables are, but the young man runs hard. First and 10, Caleb. Play action. He got all day. Throws. Incomplete. Tried to hit Loveland. Loveland couldn't hang on to it. Bring up a 2nd and 10. Couldn't hit him. All right, Caleb got a 2nd and 10. He's in the gun. Drops back. Throws. Caught. Alameda Zacchaeus. Almost got the first. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. If you can, 3rd and short is the way to go. If you can stay in a 3rd and 1, 3rd and 2, you keep the defense on their toes, because you could run it or you could throw it over their head. But they got to respect the fact that you could run that ball. Caleb Hands off. Oh, Swift got the first, and he got some more. Stopped at the 50. What's good, Outdoor Creations? I think it's a great chance that AJ gets traded. Yes, I think it's a great chance he gets traded. I think it's just gonna come down to the, you know, the season has to be over for everybody. Once the season is over for everybody, I'm looking for something big for AJ. Um, would love to get him out to New England for Gonzo. Um, oh, 1st and 10. Caleb scrambles to the right. Caught for a first down, Coasting Loveland. But we got dirty laundry in the game. I think the defense might have been offsides. I think the defense might have been offsides.
Dirty Laundry the game.
Defense was definitely offsides. All right, that's gonna set up a 1st and 10 around the 30-yard line. 25, sorry. Hands off to Monungai. Monungai broke a few tackles. He's still on his feet. The Bears in the red zone. They cooking. They cooking. The Bears got it going. It's gonna set up a 1st-and-goal inside the 10-yard line. But yeah, Outdoor, I think I think it's a good chance that AJ gets traded soon as the season is over. 1st-and-goal. Hand off to Monungai again. He got stopped that time after about a yard. Do you think Darius Cooper can be a number 2? Or do you think we draft someone like Denzel Boston? Cooper has the potential to be a 2, but we just don't know. It's hard to kind of put that on him with him being so young. Um, I think it's more realistic for him to potentially blossom into a solid 3, but we'll just have to see. Monungai with a nice tough run. Set up a 3rd-and-goal inside the 5-yard line. I think it's more realistic for us to expect him to be a solid number 2. A solid number 3 potentially, but a number 2, that's a huge ask. Because when you think about number 2s, in Philly, you got to think Smitty. Smitty's been a number 2 for the past three years, so that's one of the best number 2s in the business. I don't expect Cooper to give us what Smitty has given us over the last 3 years, so that wouldn't even be fair. I'm not familiar with Denzel Boston's game, but I would like to see what we can get for AJ. Even if it's not a player of his magnitude, perhaps we can get a lesser wide receiver that can just be an additional number 2 to Smitty. Maybe that bumps Smitty up to a number 1 even. Because we all know Smitty is good enough to be a number 1 wide receiver. He just needs the opportunity to do so. So that seeing Smitty as a true number 1 and maybe getting a number 2 and some draft capital for AJ and potentially making Cooper your number 3 wide receiver, that's a possibility. But I would still like to see a veteran added to that. You can't forget that we got Johnny Wilson coming back from injury. Hold on. 3rd-and-goal. Monungai gets stopped inside the 5. I hope Ben Johnson don't do the same thing. He just yo.
Hey, you know that interception pissed me off.
It looked like Ben Johnson might do it again.
They about to go for it. Hold
Eh,
on, let me
they
pull my. Let me pull
it's
me
the
back.
end. It's the end of the first quarter, but the Bears got another 4th and goal. But the first quarter just ended. They got another 4th and goal, and they right there at the line. So Ben Johnson want to go for it.
He about to pull that shit he pulled last week.
He about to pull the stuff that he pulled in the first drive.
I didn't even see. I saw the interception, but I didn't see like what it was.
That was on 4th down. Yeah.
Damn, I didn't see that part.
He could have just took the points.
See, I thought it might have been like 3rd down or something like that because I kind of missed. I seen what was going on, but I couldn't keep up with what down it was on.
Nah, he did what coordinators been doing all year. Especially it's weird because they really been. It's like they turned it up in the playoffs. Like your first drive, ain't no points on the board, and you gonna just throw the 3 away.
And they drove down there quick.
That was a good drive.
It was too good. They ain't want to come up with nothing. And came up with nothing.
They came up with less than that. Cause then the Rams marched it down the field and put it down their throat.
Came up with -7, huh?
Made you love it. But yeah,
I knew it.
I don't think we're ready to. We haven't seen enough from Darius Cooper to say that he can be a number 2. We don't even know if he can be a number 3 yet.
I ain't doing nothing. I'm chilling. I'm on the line right now. What's up with you, player? Yeah, go in there with Naomi. I'll come holler at you in a minute. Be careful now, I'm breaking neck.
I suspect that you probably have a similar answer to mine for this question right here.
Do you think Darius Cooper can be a number 2, or do you think? Nah, I wouldn't go into the season, man. After the season we coming off of, even if he is a number 2, we don't know that yet. So I'm not even going into the season trying to bank on if he could be that. To me, that's like us just what we did with Keely Ringo. We going into the season trying to see if Keely Ringo the number 2. Nah, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and trade for somebody. If we don't trade for somebody by the draft, we need to go and draft somebody. And if we don't get nobody in the draft, we need to go ahead and trade for somebody. Like we got to get that straight. But nah, I wouldn't. I do like Darius Cooper, but let's try to see if he can win that number 3 spot first, and see what he do with that. And we need to get the ball to him. Like whoever at number 3, we need to get the ball to him.
And that's gonna be half on whoever we bring in as a play caller, and the other half gonna be on Hurts.
Yep.
And that's really gonna be who gonna be in camp. Whoever in camp is gonna end up being the guy. Fourth and goal.
All right, let's
throws, touchdown. They got it to DJ Moore.
Come on, Chicago.
They got it to DJ Moore.
Y'all supposed to be up 14, right? You're supposed to be up 7, but you're supposed to have 14 points.
At least 10.
Yeah, at least 10.
Touchdown!
You said that was on 4th down. I forgot. But yeah, they're supposed to have at least 10.
Now we got a game, damn it.
I knew my boy Stroud was gonna get his boot smoked. I was just trying to hold out.
That was rough, boy. The deck was kind of stacked against him anyway, like going into the game, but he didn't have, he had a Stroud game. The game actually came down. It was a real close game for most of it. The pick 6 kind of, even with the pick 6, it was still only like 21-13 for the longest, and then Texans defense just tired out.
Well,
Texans was on Drake May's ass. Like they at least 3 strip sack fumbles, and they got like 2 of them. Danielle Hunter was eating. Bronny James was eating. They couldn't block them boys. They couldn't block them. Defense really they just tired out. The same thing like watching the Eagles game. Defense balling all game, and then
they can only hold up.
You just can't expect them. Yeah, you can't expect them to give that kind of effort for 4 quarters. without being rewarded with points.
Right.
And then the rookie running back fumble in the red zone too. So I mean, it just wasn't a clean. It wasn't a
Hey, you
clean
seen Buddy
game
in the
on
crowd with that
offense.
bear shit on his
Yeah.
head?
Hey, it's a little boy out there with no shirt on.
No.
No, that was in the last game in New England. But hell, the weather
Hey, it's
wasn't no
worse.
better. It's like he clearly at the game with his dad, because ain't no mama gonna let that go down.
Only thing about Chicago, they be having that damn wind chill, boy.
Mm-hmm. They don't call it the Windy City for nothing.
That wind chill
So
ain't no joke.
by the time we get to the second half, the field gonna be covered.
That's the only thing I can say that was probably, if you can say it, was a bright spot about Alaska. We ain't really got to worry about no wind like that. It's gonna be cold, but it ain't gonna really be no wind.
Mm.
Yeah, you ain't
But
gonna really.
it's gonna be cold enough to give you
Yeah,
frost nip though.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, go on out there with something exposed if you want to. Like the loss
First
of
and
life.
10. Stafford got a 1st and 10 at the 35. Play action.
Come on, Chicago.
Stafford throws. Pick. Oh, incomplete. They was on it though. Bayer broke it up.
Come on, Kevin. Now that I'm pulling for Chicago, watch they leg got that head.
They about to pull a Chicago on you. But you know, Chicago really don't get going to the second half anyway.
Come on, Bayer.
Yeah, that one looked like it was right in his hands.
Right in the beat.
Actually, the tight end looked like he might have broke it up. He played a little defense on that one. We'll bring up a 2nd and 10. Stafford said he tired of playing these divisional rounds in the snow. Caught. Well, you should win your division then. Northfield. I'm gonna bring up a 3rd down. No TJ Edwards tonight. I remember he got hurt last week, but
last week.
I didn't know how bad it was.
3rd
and 4.
They was talking about it earlier.
Stafford in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Incomplete.
Goddamn.
Let's go. Wasn't on the same page with somebody. Gonna force a punt on that one.
Let's go.
Yeah, they definitely wasn't on the same page on that one. Kick is up. Caught at the 10. Brother didn't even catch no call for no fair catch. He had the 15. Yeah, I thought Duvernay was about to make something shake.
Yeah, he turned it into a little bit of something because it was nothing.
It was only nothing because he made it harder than it needed to be. All he had to do was fair catch it. But I mean, I guess he got more yards than he would have got. I think he got to like the 15 on that. Yeah, he almost got to the 20. Yep, so one half of the bracket is set. We got the AFC Championship all set up. Denver Broncos will host the New England Patriots in Denver, but they're going to have to do it without Bo Nix because he snapped this shit into 2. So Jared Stidham is going to take over for him, so that's going to be a huge loss for Peyton. But the good news is they know about it now, so they're going to have chances to game plan for it all week and try to hide it a little bit if they can. But it's kind of set up for the Patriots to go in there and take care of business. Sucks for Denver. I'm crying the tears of a clown over here.
The Patriots was who I had really kind of the whole time that I wanted to go. Not
I
that
mean,
I
they probably was one of the most complete teams coming out the AFC anyway. What the biggest question mark was them was how good was Drake May gonna play down the stretch. And so far, I mean, today he had a rough day last week, but he had another rough day today. But one, they was at home, and Stroud couldn't do nothing offensively to like put any pressure on their offense. So the defense kind of held them down, and they even scored a touchdown for him today.
right.
But he did make some. He made some good throws down the stretch today, though. Diz got off today. He scored a touchdown. He also made a big time catch to kind of seal the game for him today. But Texans just couldn't really do nothing on the offensive side of the ball.
So you gonna sit here and run all that down? You ain't gonna tell me what Booty did?
Man, Booty, they hit Booty a couple times. They hit Booty a couple. Drake hit Booty a couple times, boy. Hold on. 1st and 10. Caleb throws, caught. DJ Moore couldn't break the tackle. No game, but yeah. Booty had a hell of a catch, one-handed grab for a touchdown. And also, he actually got off on one drive. Like one drive in particular, Booty was open a couple times.
Got him.
They hit him. He had to smack him when you see it.
Mm-hmm. But I kind of let's see.
Caleb throws, threw it behind, incomplete.
But yeah. So going into it, I went pulling for the Patriots. Well, I was pulling for the Patriots, but I didn't necessarily know if they was gonna beat the Bills or not. If it came down to them and the Bills, but outside of me wanting Stroud to go, which I kind of figured they wasn't gonna get there just because I seen how they've been playing all season. But if who I wanted to go got there was gonna be Stroud, but who outside of that it was the Patriots.
Yeah, well, it's gonna be up to them.
Because I feel like they've been a better all around team.
Oh yeah.
All year, and I don't got no smoke with nobody on the Patriots. So
Not
like
one Patriots fan.
Everybody else I want to lose. Besides the Patriots and the Texans. So
not one Patriots fan. Except the only Patriots fan I even know right now is Wiles on the First Things First show.
Yeah, they're gonna start coming back out the woodwork.
Oh yeah, especially if they go to the Super Bowl. Kick us up.
Well, I'm hoping to see a Patriots Seattle Super Bowl.
Hey, we look like we leaning that way. Obviously, we got to see what happens next week, but I gotta get your thoughts. Gotta get your thoughts. And of course, we'll chop it up some more on Tuesday. But Allen out of there, man. He out the playoffs. He didn't get it done again this year. In this postseason, there was no Mahomes, no Lamar, no Burrow. All new guys, really. He was the old head, and he blew it.
Yeah, he blew it. I felt the whole thing about this is his only opportunity, and I was wondering if he could get it done. But me personally, just looking at their team, what I seen from their team this season, I felt like it's different when it comes to the playoffs. Like my only reservation probably was I don't know how these other teams gonna play in the playoffs. But if it was a regular season game, it wasn't. I didn't think the Bills was better than the Patriots. I didn't think the Bills is better than who they just lost to.
The Broncos.
The Broncos. I didn't think they was better than the Broncos. Just going off the games that I seen from the way they played this year and the way they lost games, I didn't. If I was just going off of that, I didn't think the Bills would make it to the Super Bowl. The only thing that had me hesitant about going with that was I didn't know how the other teams would like. I was like, I don't know how is the playoff pressure gonna get to them, and they gonna let Josh Allen do, you know what I'm saying, do whatever. But they playing their game, and which I kind of already was saying that I'm gonna keep rolling with Vrabel just because nothing the team got going just because of Vrabel. I just feel like he just always have his teams prepared wherever he go. So that's why I kind of was rolling with Vrabel even when I was picking that game. I said the only reason I'm picking the Patriots is because of Vrabel. But as far as Josh Allen himself, man, I probably got a comment waiting on me now, but I'm getting into it with this dude today trying to tell me that Josh Allen, he commented, first off, I don't know if he's a Bills fan or what, but he commented on the Eagles post talking about Josh Allen. He trying to take up for Josh Allen. I'm like, bro, I'm running it down to him. Like, bro, what, Josh Allen ain't. And then what pissed me off was when people started talking about stats. He was like, Jalen Hurts, y'all know Jalen Hurts saying it. He can't even throw for 3,000 yards in a 17-game season, or he barely throw for 3,000 yards. So I'm looking like game back on, but I'm looking like, bro, your favorite quarterback's throwing for more than 3,000 yards, and it ain't even amounted to that. So what you talking about?
Nope. I'm sure statistically Allen had a great season again this year, but it didn't get him out the divisional round.
And then I'm getting on him about Josh Allen and folded. He come back. I didn't even get to read what all he had said, but he said something. He was like, folded, blah, 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 blah. Listen, Josh Allen and brought him down there. The defense gave up. I said, bro, if Josh Allen didn't turn the ball over 4 times, they probably ain't even in that position.
Mm-hmm. They always neglect to add why they was even in the position in the first place. They quick to give a quarterback credit for digging out a hole, but how they got in the hole?
Exactly. Which is pretty
They
much
had a
what I
chance.
said to
They
him.
had a chance.
They almost strip sack Stafford.
Yeah, they did, and it was a fumble for real.
They picked it up
after this on this play.
Ram. Let me put my
throws caught. Oh damn! He threaded the needle on that one. First down, Ferguson. But it was one drive in particular. They marched all the way down to the red zone. If they score a touchdown, they go up by 9, and that basically would put the game in a 2-score situation.
Right.
Allen missed a throw or something like that. For whatever reason, they don't convert. They got to settle for a field goal, and that opens up the door for the Broncos to march down the field and take the lead.
Right.
So,
BAM! Oh shit!
Yeah, sack. They got him. Hell of a play call to get him on the ground. But yeah. They had their chance to put the game away. They just didn't execute.
He ain't hit him like I wanted him to hit him.
Yeah, that was soft. And he saw it coming, so he was able to brace for it.
Man, that's supposed to be one of them heads, whether he brace for it or not. It's supposed to take his goddamn block off.
2nd and 17. That's their second DB blitz. Kyron Williams with a nice run on 2nd down. Bring up a 3rd and long.
I say this too. Man, I hate to say it because he my guy. But man, this next coming season, man, if Stroud don't start looking better.
Hey, we gotta be fair. 3rd and 11.
Oh shit.
Going deep.
This nigga.
Incomplete. Brisker broke it up. He done had a great 2-game 2-play stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Got a sack and a pass breakup.
And
Bring up 4th down.
He had got off on that last drive.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, probably really could have picked it. They were all pissed off. Dang. But yeah, I mean, I hate to say it about my guy, but just being real, depending on what he do next season, it's gonna be some talks that's being had. So I mean, next year is kind of, I ain't gonna say it's
now.
gonna
Hopefully, they fortify the offensive line next year and give him a real chance to show that when protected, he can be that guy.
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be he on watch, man. He on watch for. It's like an upset alert. He on fraud watch. So depending on what he do next season, gotta just be real and be like, hey, bro, I ain't did that since his rookie season. But right now, he's still young.
To be fair though, each season he's been. I feel like he done won at least one playoff game each season.
Right.
And
this season, to me, he kind of he didn't look bad this season. He looked okay. He looked better than he looked last. I say he looked better than he looked last season. And I feel like both seasons he had bad offensive lines, but still,
he ain't never had a good one.
Yeah.
he ain't never had a good offensive line. Maybe his first year was his best, the best he was protected. And I think they had Laramie Tunsil that year, but
right.
They didn't trade him.
But even this season, he kind of, because I looked at a few of their games early, I was looking like, oh shit, Stroud gone. Damn, he gone. And then he kind of like turned up. The whole team kind of turned up. Like the
offense turned it around like midway through the season.
Defense was doing their thing, and then defense kind of started doing their thing. I mean,
because wasn't they like 0-5 or something to start? They was something crazy like that. They was like 1-5, or like they didn't start off good at all.
I can't remember, but I do remember thinking like, damn.
Ass.
I do remember thinking like, damn, Texans about to. And then next thing I know, they on like a little run. So,
yeah, they won like 9-10 games in a row.
So I would give them credit on that, but at the same time, I also seen some of them games, and they ain't like bro was damn really doing a whole lot. Some of them he was, and some of them he was, but a lot of them it was like, hey, Stroud out there doing. Like a lot of times he was just kind of looking lost a little bit. Like, the fuck,
yeah, he give you a handful of plays.
Yeah, Stroud got going on. So that's why I say like next year, see what he do next year, and just be honest about him from now versus what we kind of thought he would be.
Right.
Like you said, hopefully they get him a O-line and he got some healthy receivers and stuff. So we'll see.
We back. 1st and 10 around the 20. Caleb, hands off to Swift. Swift got about 4 on that one. Speaking of O-line, I wouldn't mind us hitting O-line heavy in the draft.
Hey, yeah. I was just talking to somebody about it today. O-line,
like
but
if we spend a good 2 to 3 picks on O-line, I wouldn't be mad about that. Second and 7. Caleb. Hit coast. No, that's that might be. I don't know who 81 is.
That's really kind of where I want to go in the draft.
Yeah. Especially considering where we are in the draft, we should be able to get some good pieces.
Because I wanna hit like free agency and get like DBs, wide receivers. Man, we need to hit that draft, get some offensive lineman, D line, tight end. We need to
just
get
the trenches.
end.
Just hit the trenches, goddamn.
Yeah.
And we need a tight end that can do it all. Blocking. I don't know what we're gonna do with caught close to Loveland, 1st down. I don't know what we're gonna do with Goddard, if we're gonna let him test the market because this is best season here.
Probably.
So he probably gonna want to get paid.
Yeah.
And this ain't the year for us to pay somebody like him. So we don't use him enough to give him top dollar. So let him go elsewhere. He was able to turn up, especially in the red zone this year. So we put him in good position to go get a payday somewhere. Now, if he wanna take less to stay, that's on him.
Nah,
I
yeah.
ain't gonna ask him to do it though. I wouldn't be mad if he came back on the
Yeah,
discount.
me either.
But
Yeah,
that's
if he
on
come
him.
back on a discount, yeah, I'm definitely taking it, but you can't break the bank on him.
Nah. We don't use them enough to justify it, especially if we considering trading AJ this year and what that's gonna do to us financially this year as far as cap space. 2nd and 3. Throws. Manungai got a bunch of space. First down.
Oh, come on, baby.
Got to the 40 on that one. Nice game. Manungai kind of remind me of Jay Ajayi.
Just keep running into their face over and over and over.
Just like Beast Mode say. Manungai kind of remind me of Ajayi with his helmet on. Look like his little brother out there. Caleb throws incomplete. Now come on, Ben. That rollout ain't gonna work every damn drive. I know that's Caleb like favorite little thing to do. So I guess he got to do it just because Caleb like to do it. It's gonna bring up a 2nd and 10. But yeah, I hope we go heavy in the trenches this draft for sure. 2nd and 10. Hand off to Swift. Swift, nice game on first down. He might have got the first down. I can't tell you, depending on where they mark it. He might have enough for a first.
Well, I seen somebody say somebody tried to justify the Falcons hiring
Stefanski
talking about he was the next best coach available.
No, he wasn't. But okay. If you say so.
I forgot about Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, he definitely available.
I seen the thing earlier talking about the Steelers looking at him.
Oh, that might be a dope move for the Steelers. They're gonna have to get him. They're gonna have to get a good defensive coordinator for him though.
Right.
3rd and 1. Cause we know he don't give a damn about defense. Caleb. Hands off to Swift. Swift. Couldn't get it.
Smashed him.
Take the
Swift.
point.
Why they got
Take the
Swift
point.
fast?
I don't know. That's a Manungai run if I ever seen one.
Cause they're going for it. Fuck.
Yeah.
What they at on the field?
I don't know. Ben Johnson keep playing with fire though. That series was definitely 4th and 1, and they ain't sneaking it.
This is kind of go for a territory.
Hands off to Manungai. Manungai didn't get there. Didn't even
Y'all
get
should have
close.
given it to Manungai last time.
Yeah, that was a what you call it drive. No, it wasn't, because we would have threw it deep. We would have threw it deep on 4th and 1 to AJ.
He would have watched it go by. Oh, that was me.
I thought we were sneaking it.
I talked to somebody today. He said something about AJ. I said, "Yeah, I hope we trade him." He was like, "For real?" Like, yeah. I was like, nigga, I've been on Trey AJ since earlier
all
this
season.
season. Who you think we should get? I done ran my list down to.
Yeah.
Shit, I'm wondering if Mike T might just chill.
I think that's what they saying he gonna do. He gonna
Oh, for
chill
real?
for a year. Yeah.
Oh,
That's what the reports were
I ain't
saying. Like
really.
he wasn't seriously looking to like hop right back into it.
I ain't even seen nothing about him, but I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, shit, Mike T might, cause,
Yeah, I
cause
think
when
that's
I'm
what he
looking
gonna
at it,
do.
like, he done been this with the Steelers for so long,
Mm-hmm.
and then like with the teams available, if I'm Mike T, I probably ain't even trying to coach for none of them teams for real. So I'm gonna probably just chill. Like, I mean, and even then, he might not be trying to come back and coach at all. Like, bro, you done coach this long, like you could just chill and damn not do nothing. He could chill and do something else.
I
That's
mean, it's
not
kind of like just getting out of a marriage. You've been married
not.
for 20 years. You ain't
Now
about
I
to
kind
just
of,
hop right back into another marriage.
but I did kind of feel that Harbaugh. I kind of felt Harbaugh was gonna get
He
his
was ready
go
to
for
get back
another
into
team.
it because
Yeah,
he didn't
I
want to
kind of
leave
felt
Baltimore.
right.
You can, because to be honest, uh,
Go ahead.
nobody was really calling for Harbaugh. Like we've been hearing Fire Tomlin chants for a few years now. Wasn't nobody
Right.
really calling for Harbaugh here like that. It was just a matter of time.
I ain't even hear
Uh,
nobody saying Mike T till this year.
I heard people talking about firing Mike T for at least the last 4 years.
No,
Steelers fans
I
been ready to get him up out of there because they was
ain't.
tired. They was tired of going
Right.
8-8 every year.
Right.
8-8, 9-8, 500 boys.
Right. And then losing the first round in the playoffs.
Yeah, they was tired of that. So I mean, I understand from the fan standpoint.
Right. Yeah, if I was a Steelers fan, I probably would have been saying the same thing.
Yeah,
But but yeah, I was thinking about it the other day. I was like, shit, my team might just damn chill. And never even coach again.
I can see that. I can see him coming to the booth because he got one of them brilliant minds. But he also loved coaching though, so it's kind
Right.
of hard to
Right.
say he can coach ever again. But I could definitely see him. Oh! I
Yeah.
thought I thought he I thought that was about to go the other way, boy. The way 29 came up, that could have been a pick six right there. But yeah, I think he probably gonna chill for a year and let all these coaching positions fill up and see what come available. Or like you said, it could be something where he take a couple years off. You just never know. He free. He free to do whatever he want to do. It ain't
Mhm.
about the money. Yeah, he gonna be able to spend some time with the fam and see what
It
if he
ain't
want
about
to
that
get back.
money.
One thing for sure, it's always gonna be something for him in the NFL.
Oh yeah,
Because it's somebody getting fired next year that we don't even know
for sure.
about.
Yeah, he can down there go where he wanted to if it's available.
Mm-hmm. Because we haven't heard any. I mean, it ain't Monday yet, but we haven't heard what's gonna happen with McDermott's job. Um, I know you said Matt LaFleur just signed the extension, so he's safe. Shoot, Nick on the hot seat every year in Philly. He
Man,
always he
he
always
definitely
2
on the hot
bad
seat.
seasons away
Yep,
from being out of there.
yep. For real
So
though,
this
which is
so this
crazy.
is one. This gonna be considered a bad season.
Right.
So if he follow it up with another mediocre season where we get put out in the first round or don't make the playoffs at all, he probably gonna be out of there.
Yep.
Not although I wouldn't mind having Tomlin as a coach because it really wouldn't be too much different from having Nick Sirianni as a head coach.
No, they can keep Tomlin.
We would. I mean, we would.
They're gonna be right back on the same thing. He can't
That's
call.
what I
Nah,
was. That's what I
okay.
was about to say. That's what I was
Yeah,
about to say. We'll be in the same spot that we was with
yeah.
Sirianni.
Don't even do it. Don't even do it, Lurie.
They got him. Sack. Stafford. Shoot, the defense keep giving Ben Johnson, making it right.
Who your top two choices for OC right now?
Mike McDaniel. I would take Dayball, but I wouldn't say he a top candidate. I wouldn't mind seeing I had Stefanski on my list of OCs, but knowing that he wanted to get right back into
Head coach.
head coach was definitely a drawback, which it could be the same thing for Mike McDaniel, but we know that head coach ain't on the docket for him right away. But Mike McDaniels and what's up, boy
Cliff
name?
Kingsbury.
Yeah, those my two, my top two candidates.
I figured
But both of them, they both could be one and dones.
right.
Because I mean, we already know what we got here in Philly, so we already know what the offensive coordinator gonna look like, and he gonna want to cash that in.
I ain't shit. Out of all three of them, they probably looking one and done, maybe.
Now, if we go with the tier twos that could possibly stay around for multiple seasons, when you talk about a Nick Foles or Byron Leftwich, or I don't even know the list of all of the OCs that's out there.
Probably some people we don't even know.
Oh, it's definitely some people we don't know, because it's some bright college minds out there that they might be giving a look to. But if I had my choice, I definitely would want to go with like we've been talking about, a season coordinator, somebody who don't mind going nowhere don't mind staying put for the next 2 to 3 years. And anything better than Kevin Patullo.
Nick Foles sends a message to the Broncos as they prepare for a similar scenario as the 2017 Eagles.
Hell nah, don't put that on them boys.
It's a note for the Broncos and their fans. I know it has been an emotional 24 hours. I feel for Bo and the team, and I'm sending prayers for a strong recovery. A positive note going into the game versus the Patriots is that they struggle against backup quarterbacks in championship type games.
Yeah, but that's a completely different scenario, Nick. Hell, even Nick had a few games to get ready for what he eventually did in the playoffs.
Right. You know, Nick had to throw some shots.
Yeah, he had to.
Especially
But
since
yeah,
Tom be saying a little stuff here and there sometimes.
man, Nick Foles would probably be the best fit if we wasn't so hungry for a vet at OC. Him and Leftwich. Leftwich actually got the experience though. Caught Roma Dunze, first down. Big play to get right back in Rams territory. Just take the points next time. If y'all don't get in the end zone, go ahead and take the points. First and 10. Caleb, under center. Hands off to Manunga. Manunga, stop. No gain.
Sell. 7779311.
2-minute warning. It's an excellent time for a water break. We'll be right back after the word. Introducing Black Diamond Concentrate from Diamond Collection, a premium mineral supplement crafted to elevate your hydration experience. Formulated with no dyes, sweeteners, or artificial flavors, Black Diamond Concentrate is 100% natural. Just 2 dropfuls added to a 16.9 ounce bottle of water can transform the way you hydrate. Order today at poweredbytmb.com and use code DSP at checkout to receive a 20% discount. That's code DSP. All right, let's get back to the Time Sports, brought to you by Sports Lounge Media. We all tied up 7-7, but the Bears might have found something. They back in Rams territory. They just need to take the points that's available. It's the old adage, you can't go broke by taking a profit. But them boys they looking to give horse in the mouth right now. Taking the easy points off the table for no reason. Yeah, I'm interested to see what we do this offseason all together, because we got a lot of, like, the team could look completely different next year.
Oh, yeah.
We got a lot of free agents.
Man.
It's no telling what parts of the coaching staff are going to leave. We already know that KP is out as the offensive coordinator. Hopefully we get to retain Vic Fangio for a couple more years at least. I didn't think he could get no better than what he did last year. Damn if he ain't have a better defense than he did last year. With lesser talent, one could argue. But the young boys, we didn't really have a chance to really like appreciate what our rookies did, but we had some solid contributions by our rookies this year.
Mm-hmm.
All right, the Bears got a 2nd and 9. Play action. Throws to Monungai. Monungai got about 5 yards on that.
Oh, let me trip.
It's going to set up a 3rd and medium. Well, yeah, it's a lot of decisions that's got to be made this offseason. Ultimately, if we can find Vic Fangio's counterpart on the offensive side of the ball, that's a win. Caleb throws incomplete, couldn't connect with Loveland, but the good part about that is they not close enough to go for it. At least I don't think so, but we'll see. Because Ben Johnson been rolling snake eyes. My boy just allergic to kicking the ball.
What? Oh, that's 48. Okay, closer than the other one that they could have tried last time.
Man, he done passed up like 4 field goals already.
The last one would have been like 50 something. I guess they was like, nah, bump that.
I didn't even see the ball. They say he made it though. They say he made it. 10-7. Bears over the Rams. But yeah, it's a lot of decisions that need to be made. You know, they looking at a couple of our coaches for other roles and other organizations. So hopefully we can keep Clint Hurt. I know they're looking at Christian Parks for DC and Dallas. I'm sure that's not the only place that's calling, because you know he been a hot name for
Who,
years
who
now.
looking at Clint Hurt?
Nobody looking at Clint Hurt. As
Oh,
far as
okay.
I know, I was talking about Christian Parks,
Oh, okay. Yeah, I seen
our
Christian
our
Parks.
DB's coach.
Yeah, I seen
I
that.
was just saying, as far as Clint Hurt, I just hope we keep him.
Oh, okay. Scared me.
Uh, but I mean, I wouldn't be shocked that people calling though, because I mean, he just one of them
Right.
names too that
Right.
you just got to kick the tires on. But
Right. And I think he been a DC before too.
yeah, so I don't know. Team could look completely different next year, and whatever shake out with this offense. I just hope they keep some weapons around my boy Hurts, because I mean we see what he can do when he got the weapons and a play caller. Um, if Smitty got to be if Smitty got to be a bona fide number one, I have no doubt that he can do so. I already like the chemistry that they have.
Me
As
too.
a when you think back to like our biggest plays over the years, most of them been Hurts to Smitty, especially when it's time to put the game away. But whenever we need like some of our biggest catches, it's to Smitty. So um, we just need to get him a comparable number two, somebody that strike fear in the hearts of the defender. But it's ultimately up to whoever the play call is, the scheme him up, scheme that boy up. Everything don't need to be hard. Hurt shouldn't have to thread a needle every third down, every time we need a pass play. Some of these should just be wide open for him. So it's gonna be a joint effort to get this offense back on track. I just hope that we didn't. I mean, that defense was just so damn good last year or this year. I would have liked to see what that defense could do in a playoff run. Woo! Smashed him. Damn. Smash 88. Kablooey. Mhm. All right, we got a 1st and 10. Yeah, I ain't realized we had a minute and 5 left in the first half. Stafford throws, caught, Nakua. Stop. Gonna bring up a 2nd and short. 47 seconds left on the clock. Stafford drops back, throws, caught. Damn, that was a nice catch. First down. Higbee. They gonna have to call a timeout though. They definitely gonna be able to get in field goal range, or had an opportunity to get in field goal range.
Move before I do.
Oh, that movie, The Rip. That movie, The Rip, that I was telling you about with
Yeah.
yeah.
You was telling me about that?
Yeah, I had told you that. Well, when I remember, I had told you way back before the thing that Matt Damon and not Matt Damon, but is it Matt Damon? Yeah, Matt Damon and Ben Affleck was coming out with a movie
Right.
on Netflix called, and I couldn't think of the name, but yeah, you got to go
Yeah.
watch that.
Yeah, they had.
Fire.
I figured it was good. I seen because Shannon Sharp and them was at the premiere. They did like interviews up there in front of the thing.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, it's fire.
They was a part of the whole the whole little rollout and everything.
His and Hers is good. You probably been hearing that all over social media.
His and Hers.
But that ain't that's not a movie though. That's like a
I
a
think
series.
be real. I think I saw Nick Fury post something about that yesterday during the game. I feel like he was like, "Man, this game, man, I'm about to watch His and Hers or something." I ain't. I
Yeah,
feel like
that's
that's what it is.
good. Man, I've been watching a whole bunch of good stuff this week because this MLK weekend. So, layover her grandma's house. No school tomorrow. Stafford drops back, steps up in the pocket, throws, caught. Kyron Williams for the first down. He's still on his feet. They got him down. They're gonna try to clock it though. Oh, we got dirty laundry in the game though. I don't know what it's gonna be on. They might call it a delay a game or something. I'm not sure, but for sure, the only thing I know is
Dirty Laundry the game.
personal foul, unnecessary roughness on the defense. Man, Dexter Senior. What would Junior say? Yeah, that was unnecessary. And to be honest, I've done that on the football field before, and I can't even explain it.
I
Like,
ain't
just
even see what he
sometimes,
did. I missed it.
man, he just was running down the field next to an offensive lineman and just pushed him down, knocked him on his ass for no reason. Like, he ain't had nothing to do with the play. I done done that before. I can't explain it.
The play was going on though.
Man, it was like
At the end of the play.
yeah, it was at the end of it. But it was the kind of move that even if the whistle hadn't blown, it probably was still gonna be a penalty. 1st and 10. Stafford in the gun. He drops back, throws, incomplete. They probably gonna go for the end zone like 2 more times since they got a little bit of time.
Oh, we could throw it right into a pit.
The Bears then set them up in good position to
Come on.
try to score before half.
Come on, Byard. Come on. Somebody get a pick. Tip drill. Somebody tip the ball. Tip drill.
All right, 14 seconds left in the first half. Stafford in the gun with a 2nd and 10. He drops back. Got time. Throws. Threw it away. Probably gonna give it another shot. They still got time. He took some time to throw on that one, so he definitely don't want to take 9 seconds to throw this next one. He need to have a little internal clock in his head. Third and 10 coming up.
Man, try some tricky shit.
Stafford in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Incomplete. Probably just threw it away. And with 3 seconds left, they probably just gonna take the points, tied up, and go into halftime. Sold up.
Ran 10-10. Damn. Thought he was about to miss it.
Tied it up. All right. It's a tie ball game. So, I mean, as far as they concerned, it's 0-0. Ain't nothing too crazy. Tell me what you saw in that first half.
Man. A whole lot of Funny business. I seen Chicago leaving points out there on the field. That's what I seen.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the Rams. If I had to say somebody had the upper hand right now, hell, it kind of feel like Chicago. Um, both team only got 10 points, so they ain't did a whole lot of nothing outside of their first couple drives. Um, I feel like it's an even playing field right now. It's still anybody game. I ain't seen nothing that showed me either one of the teams can't go down and score. It's gonna come down to who make the least amount of mistakes. If they want to go for it on fourth down and all that, that's gonna change the whole outcome of the game. I feel like if Chicago go down here and just get points every time they get the ball here, they could win. Like they could
Mm-hmm.
be up right now and they could still win. Like I don't know how the second half gonna go, but it just seemed like if Chicago just continue to put points on the board, they can win. But they can't keep trying to. They can't keep turning the ball over, and then now you giving the Rams an opportunity on your scoreless drive, knowing they probably
Mm-hmm.
gonna put something on the board. But it's still anybody game right now. Yeah. I feel like outside of probably inside the red zone, maybe the Chicago probably could get the run game going a little bit more. Because I feel like that's when their whole offense start, excuse me, flowing when they got their run game going. So the second half when they come out, establish that run game. That was my boy Harry Potter. But
Mm-hmm.
they come out in the second half, they need to try to establish the run game. For the Rams in the second half, I ain't really got nothing for you because I hope you lose.
I had to agree with you with it looks like I'm more impressed with the Bears 10 versus the Rams
Right,
10.
right.
It seemed like the Bears been able to do whatever they want to offensively.
Mm-hmm.
And they've left opportunities on the board defensively too, because they've had chances to pick
Interception.
a couple of them off that they just didn't make happen. So but the Rams are the
That's how
Rams. They
you
hit
lose
hard.
games.
Yeah. The Rams are the Rams. They more than capable of beating you on any given Sunday, especially if you give them extra opportunities by not at least scoring when you got the chance to score. Just take the points, Ben Johnson. Take the points. You get in scoring position. 3 is always gonna be better than 0. I know you thinking, but I can get 7, but you could get 0 too.
Right.
So go with the high percentage play. Take the points when they there. And
Yeah.
if it come down to it in the fourth quarter, that's when you start being risky and taking shots.
Right.
But as far as the first half goes, I mean, you can't get more even than the same score on both sides. So both sides 10-10. Stafford went 12 for 24 for 144 yards, no touchdowns, no picks, sacked 3 times with a 68.8 QB rating. Not much on the ground. Kyron Williams got 6 rushes for 24 yards. Blake Corum only got 1 touch for 1 yard. The leading receiver is Whittington, number 88. 2 catches for 35 yards. Kyron Williams got 4 catches for 30. Higby, 1 catch for 27. Puka Nakua only got 3 catches for 27 yards, and Devontae Adams got no catches. So they really been holding it down defensively. For them to only have given up 10 points, 3 of those points really was gift wrap because of a penalty, unnecessary roughness. So when you consider how dangerous the Rams could be and what the score could be for them to only have 10 and a half of football is pretty damn good. Now, Caleb Williams, he went 13 of 19, 155 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 pick, 88 point rating. Swift, not much, 6 rushes for 33. Monungai, 8 rushes for 22. So the attempts are there. Loveland is the leading receiver, 3 catches for 38 yards. DJ Moore, 3 catches for 37 yards. Roma Dunze got 1 catch for 27. Monunga got 2 for 21. So the numbers really don't suggest that either team is lighting it up right now. And when you look at the scoreboard, neither team is lighting it up right now. But like you said, it's gonna come down to who can eliminate the mistakes and play mistake-free football in the second half. Um, this game is the Bears to lose in a sense. They're at home. The weather is in their favor. Um, they just need to establish the run game more, like you said, and really just keep playing. Just keep doing what they did in the first half. Outside of going for it on fourth down, they've been playing a solid game. So we'll see. We got a half. I'm sure both of these coaches is telling the players that it's basically 0-0. Just come out and do what you did in the first half, and we win this game.
Yeah, we just need Ben Johnson for the rest of this game. We just need you to be from around the way. We need you to leave here with something. We need you to leave here with something. Every drive, we need you to
Every
leave
drive.
here with something.
Leaving here with
And all this all this going forward and coming up with no points and stuff like that. That's
Get
cool.
milk, dog.
That's cool, but say that for next week when we need you
Right.
to lose. Say that for next week.
Big Fizzax. My boy Big Milk Dog.
Milk Dog.
I was proud of my boy. I didn't realize he was gone for 5 games. He had missed 5 games. Last week was his first game back. And,
it was. I knew
yeah.
they said something about it last week, but I didn't realize it was 5 games.
Yeah, I didn't realize it was either, but he came back and had 2 sacks on his return last week. Had a nice game today too. So, and just like that, he in back-to-back championship games.
Yeah. He on his he on the same thing. What you call it was on when he left Hargrave.
Big Milk Dog.
Because Hargrave went to back-to-back Super Bowls.
Mm-hmm. That's a hard fleece he got on too.
Mm-hmm.
Big Milk Dog. Proud of my boy.
Yeah.
Hate to see him go, but I understood.
Yeah.
I mean, really, we ain't miss a beat this year on the D line. So I mean, it wouldn't have made sense to pay him. Jomo been everything that we probably could have got from Milton.
Close.
I mean, it wasn't the exact same, but I mean,
yeah. Milk Dog.
I can't say at no point in this season, damn. I mean, obviously, I do miss Milk Dog just because of what he brought, but we ain't never really missed him.
Well, it was a few times when Jalen Carter was out, I was like, damn. In my head, I was like, damn, Milk Dog would have been clutch right now. Because that's another thing, too. As good as so even earlier, like when you was talking about the defense, how good the defense was this year. The only difference was this year, I don't feel like we had as much internal pressure, and I don't feel like this year as a whole defense, we didn't turn the ball over as much as we did last year, and I think that was like a key. Like we held team. I feel like we kind of held teams. It seemed like we was holding teams to a little bit less scoring, but maybe it was about the same because last year I think it was like we was holding teams like 17. But this year, I think the biggest difference was we got more sacks and we turned the ball over way more last year. It seemed like every time you looked up last year.
You know what it was? Our offense was was better last year. So they was not only was they was more fresh when they hit the field. Our offense just kept our defense on the field this year. So I mean, they definitely. When you think about what our defense did in the first half of games and early in the third quarter, we probably was comparable points wise to what we was doing last year. But overall, I feel like our defense was better this year though. Now there were certain aspects, like you said, that were better last year, but overall, I think we had a better defense this year.
Yeah, down the stretch, it seemed like.
We was a
See, I
little
think
more
that I
leaky
see.
in
I
the
think
run
the
game, though.
difference. I think it was about the same. I think that key difference is that, like how I was saying, like with the turnovers, because last year it was like, all right, y'all. Even if y'all scoring with us, like we about to get a turnover, and we about to go do something with it. This year is like shit. They just scoring. Like we ain't we ain't creating no turnover. We just holding you to no points. Like we ain't really creating no turnovers like that. And then, like you said, with the offense not helping them out, the times that we did create turnovers, we wasn't doing that with them. So, but yeah, it just seemed like last year, every time you looked up, we was creating a turnover, and it seemed like every time we needed a turnover, that shit came every time.
Yeah.
It was like somebody. I'm literally sitting there like, yeah, we about to get a turnover. That's how it was last year. It was like shit. The game getting close. Yeah, somebody about to get a turnover. Boom, Zach Bun fumble. Like this is, and then we turned it up even more in the playoffs.
Yeah,
Like,
them punch outs was clutch last year.
but yeah, so like you said, hopefully this coming season the offense get back on track, and then that allow the defense to be more fresh, be more ball hungry or whatever. Um,
See, last year it was the reverse. Our offense was turning up all year. Well, it had started to turn up, and we was like, if we could get a little something, a little bit more from our defense, we'd be straight. This year it was the reverse. But I think our offense was the worst team we've ever had in Sirianni's era. I don't think we've had a unit be as bad as our offense was all year long, ever in the Sirianni era that I can remember. Maybe our special teams last year. Our special teams was real shaky last year. But outside of that, I can't remember a unit. Because even when you think about Dylan Desai's defense, I don't think it was as bad as KP's offense this year. How would you rate that? KP's defense, Desai's. I mean, KP's offense, Desai's defense.
which
Which
one
one
was
worse?
worse?
Yeah.
Damn, that's all.
Yeah.
Shit, I don't know. I'm trying to think back to that. I'm trying to think back to the specific games that season because they really did start to piss me off. Damn.
Down the stretch but that they had started to give up. Now I can't say,
Nah,
well,
they
I mean,
definitely had started that. I knew the writing was on the wall because it was just like you know what that's what I a feeling I got from that team during that time period is kind of probably like how the Chiefs felt this season. Like it was just like, dang, we lost our like mojo, like because this year it just seemed like the Chiefs they ain't have no like they just usually have some kind of aura to them about them, and that's coming off that
yeah,
Super Bowl. I feel like the first 10 games we was winning just pure off like we felt like we was supposed to win them games. Like we had
yeah,
the same defense and the same team. I just feel like they just had it in their mind like we gonna win this game somehow, some way. And then once we got beat by the 49ers, it was just like then we lost another game, and I think they just started doubt crept in, and they was like, "Shit, I don't know." And then it was a wrap after that. But as far as who was worse, damn, it's hard. It's hard for me to say because you got to think the defense was already wasn't that good. We switched coordinators and they got worse. So
hmm
I don't know. I might have to go with I might have to go with that defense in 23 season. But it's
hmm
hard. It's really kind of hard to compare offense to a defense. But
I'm just saying as far as like how bad the unit was.
yeah, I know. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't know. It's hard for me to. It's really hard for me to say. I might have to go with that defense though, cause
Nice
and
run.
then it's also hard for me to say because I didn't really get I didn't really get pissed off about the offense this year because I guess I had already kind of knew what it was. That defense pissed me off the whole season. Like
That's good. That's your favorite side of the ball, though.
it is. That defense pissed me off the whole season. So damn, it's hard for me to.
2nd and 3. Hand off to Kyron Williams. First down. 2 solid runs by Williams. My bad. That was Blake Corum. I might have to go with KP on this one.
Yeah, that shit close. It's close.
It's very close. Because I mean, really, the only reason why KP didn't lose his job is because we ain't have a better option. Even though it ain't like we had a better option for Desai either. But
and
we
then the
already
offensive line ain't doing him no favors.
he ain't doing no favors. So I guess one could also argue that maybe he didn't have the fairest of shots because he didn't even have what
Kellen Moore.
Yeah, what Kellen Moore had last year from an offensive line standpoint. But, you know, run, pass, run, pass, punt. We saw it too much. And his feel for the game wasn't there. He didn't have a good feel for the game.
Hell nah.
That was probably worse than anything else he could have did.
That's another thing that was getting me too. What the hell is bro calling right now?
Yeah, he ain't have the only thing that the best part or his best attribute was his red zone offense.
Right.
Now in the red zone, he was fucking with it.
Yeah.
He had some nice play calls, and more times than not, we got him in the end zone. But between the 20s, trash.
Mm-hmm. Another thing that disappointed me about this is about to be 4th down. Missed the throw.
Incomplete.
See, this is what I be talking about right here, bro. Look at this replay.
It definitely was behind. Puka slipped, but I mean, shoot, it was behind him. I could see if it was in front of him.
Exactly.
Then you could kind of claim that Puka
nigga
slipped.
that threw a pick.
Uh-huh.
If it would have been higher. But what was I about to say? I lost my whole train of thought.
Damn, that was a hell of a punt. Down it inside the 5.
Why you ain't got no half there?
Yeah, that was a hell of a punt. Pinned him deep.
Damn, I lost my whole train. What was I about to say?
What was we talking about? We was talking about KP.
The offense, KP.
And him not having the field.
Oh, damn, hold on. It just came to my mind and left me again.
And then I said he was.
Oh, I know what it was. Something else that really kind of had pissed me off about the whole KP thing is, bruh, you been there since Nick been there. That's all you got?
Bruh probably had 5. He done had all season. He probably done had like 5 to 10 good plays.
I'm like, bro, you been with the team since Hurts and Sirianni got there. You been in the wings. You done been around every coordinator, every offense. You done been to 2 Super Bowls with us. That's all you had, bro.
That's it.
The
and
only
we don't even know if he wanted to be a coordinator. He could have just been. He could have just been. Yeah, I take it. I don't know what I'm doing, but I take it. I ain't gonna turn it down.
Right. The only asterisk I put by that, a little caveat I had to that is like I said, the offensive line. It's about to be 9 o'clock already. Oh, it's
8:26.
But
we open up the Zoom at 8:45.
all right. But yeah, so it ain't. She done threw my whole thought process off. What I was saying?
I be laying that on me.
It is blaming on you. You come in here like it's 9 o'clock. It's 8:20 something. Come back at 8:40.
Just because you be preparing at the last minute.
Yeah, I do everything at the last minute. That's what you need to start doing.
Nope. Nope.
Come in here messing up my time.
Whatever.
You came in here with a pillowcase or something on your head.
What?
He threw me off. But yeah, I'm like, bro, that's all you got after you done been there all these seasons. Dang. But like I said, the only thing I put to that is like, I do feel like as trash as he was, we probably still could have got a better performance if the old line would have been up to par. So
old line, and he was dealing with a pouting AJ all year.
Yeah, that too, which is another reason why I was telling Buddy earlier today.
Because we don't know how much that affected the play calling.
Yeah.
It was
I literally was saying
it was a stretch where it looked like we was straight pandering to AJ. 3 to 4 game stretch where he was getting his numbers and we was still losing. But he was getting his numbers and he wasn't saying a damn thing about it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, you gotta come in here.
Yeah, I'm coming.
All right. No, you told me what you had to do. You didn't tell me where you were setting up at.
Yeah, I'm gonna do the Zoom and then I'm gonna leave out here to do the other Zoom because I don't need to.
All right.
Damn, that was a hell of a catch by DJ Moore.
Only because we're recording it tonight.
Yeah, tell him to record next time.
No, I need to record it.
Then she started following up like I'm serious. You ain't even had to say that.
You be serious.
I wasn't serious. I don't care what y'all do.
You can.
Hey, close my door.
My door, sir.
This is my door.
My door.
Who in here right now?
Mm-hmm. You need to be getting out. You got 15 minutes.
You said 8:45.
Yes, 15 minutes.
Y'all start at 9.
Didn't I just tell you I gotta let people in the Zoom room?
They need to see you to get let in.
It's my login.
I said they need to see you. That's what I'm saying. Just let them in. They need to see you at 8:59.
Oh my God.
Oh, that was it. Oh, they saying he dropped it. Look like they didn't knock the deep dish out of DJ Moore on that one. Damn. He had it to the end.
Come on, Caleb. What be tripping me out be the opposing team on the sideline.
They swear they don't never want to give you credit.
No, you know
no, he ain't catch that. Hell no, ref. I'd have been doing the same thing.
Right. They don't even look and see what happened.
It don't even matter. I just know you catch it.
You could be 2 feet inbounds, might not even have took a step out.
Hell no, ref.
He ain't catch it. His eyes was out of bounds. He was looking out of bounds, ref.
He was thinking about dropping it. I know it. 3rd and 2. Caleb in the gun. Hands off to Swift. Swift, first down. Nice game.
Come on, Swift. He ain't hit that gear, man. Bro, chipping me out with that bat on his head.
They keep showing him too. And he's sitting next to Dicker. Swift. Hell of a running back. 1st and 10. Caleb under center. Hands off to Swift. Swift got a few out of that one.
Mm-hmm. Come on.
And my boy Swift and turned himself into a starting running back.
Mm-hmm. Need to see you break one right here.
That year in Philly did him all the good.
I need to see him break one right here. Take one by 60.
Saquon style. 2nd and 6. Caleb under center. Rolls out to the right. Throws. Damn, that was a hell of a catch.
Damn.
Hell of an attempt.
He threw a little bit more inbound.
Intended for Coastal Loveland.
That's how you contain on the edge though.
Uh-huh. That's exactly how you do it. Don't let him get comfortable. Because he was wide open. And he'd have been able to hit him comfortably if
Buddy would have bid on that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he would have had time to look at other people.
Yeah, he even had time to get something with his legs. If he wasn't there. 3rd and 6. Caleb drops back. Throws. Incomplete. Intended for Rome Odunze.
Yeah, y'all got going on.
It's gonna force a punt. Dong. Love and happiness.
I tell you, I slept so good last night, boy.
Me too.
I slept so good I woke up early.
Yep, refreshed. Had to wonder what day it was, boy.
Kiana got back. She got back last night. She
Fed caught at the 25.
When she flew in and got back to the crib, I was asleep. She hadn't called me and everything. Gone. I done woke up at like 5:30, went downstairs, started cooking. 5 a.m. Well, now I took a shower first, so by the time I got downstairs, it probably was like 6:37.
Do the girls sleep in the room by themselves or they sleep with y'all?
Nah, they be in the room with us. Every now and then they'll go sleep in their room. But they definitely be in there with us. I done left all of them in there last night, this morning. Yeah, I'm talking about she thought I was gone. I said, "You ain't hear me down there making all that noise in the kitchen." I said, "See, that's why I don't trust you." Somebody downstairs just stealing shit.
Knives. Sharpening knives and shit.
Yeah, you chilling.
No, Michelob ain't got the champagne bottles, do they? That had to be for the commercial.
8:35. Yeah, 10 minutes. I had to set up shop downstairs.
I'm gonna be on the I-10 by 10. That's what Q told you. You better be on the I-10 by 10, my boy. You ain't gotta leave, but you gotta get the hell up out of here.
Then she always tell me how the story. I swear she told me the whole story. I told you I was coming. No, you told me you had a call. A Zoom. You didn't tell me when you was posting up yet.
Love and happiness. We getting down to the nitty gritty, man. This the last game of the divisional round. Then we ain't got but 2 games next week. Both of them on Sunday. After that, it's just the dance, the big dance on February the 8th. We ain't gonna have nothing for 2 weeks. No game. So really, after this game, we only got 2 more games left. 3 more games left.
Mm-hmm. Damn.
3 more games left and the season over with.
Yeah, I needed to be on over with, bro.
Oh well, shit. The part that's over with, already over with for me,
What?
that I needed. I couldn't take the seeing this offense no more. I would
Take it.
have stomached it all the way to the Super Bowl, but
Right.
damn,
If
it was rough to watch on a weekly basis.
you had to.
Yeah. Yeah, it was rough to watch, boy. Especially when you know what you already know. At this point, we knew what to expect. We knew
Oh, he got smashed.
the church's money, but he got it back. Damn, what happened?
Did the
Oh, that
ball
was
pop back in his hand?
yeah, it did. He fell right back on it.
Damn.
Dexter Senior did it for Junior. It looked like our old line.
Hey, who that bro big as hell?
That's Dexter Senior. He did it for Junior. 2nd and 18. And he got a nice run on 2nd down. He got all that sack yardage back. It's gonna be a 3rd and long. They done made
Who on the
Stafford eat
sideline?
grass.
Yeah, he ain't ate enough grass for me. Hit his ass again.
Love and happiness. Maybe that's what we was missing. When nobody wearing no Guardian cap in Philly.
Yeah, that's what they need to do to Stafford. Put his ass in the Guardian cap.
3rd and 8. Matter of fact, that's another thing. I can't remember seeing a quarterback with a Guardian cap.
Nah, you ain't seen no quarterback with no Guardian.
3rd and 8. Throws. Caught. Forced the punt. Good tackle to get him off the field. Bears defense turning up, boy. This what playoff football really is, though. It typically don't be a whole lot of scoring.
Right.
Because I mean, you should have good defenses on both sides at this point. So it's a chess match.
I kind of like that play call. I ain't gonna lie to you. It ain't get a first down, but I like where they was going with it.
Yeah, it was safe, and it could have got a first down.
Right.
It was better than just throwing up a damn go ball to AJ on 3rd down.
Or handing the ball off.
Or running all hitches.
Or handing the ball off the second one.
Making Hurts have to throw it away. Now you making Hurts look like a bad quarterback whole time. He just ain't had nowhere to go with the ball. Yeah, we just need to go ahead. The more I think about it, when you first said Waddle, I was like, I don't know if I really want Waddle. But the more I think about it, Waddle and Smitty could be a hell of a tandem, especially if we bring in McDaniels with Waddle, because he already know how to use them. And I know with McDaniels, he gonna incorporate the run nicely.
Yeah, we need to see them A-chain plays, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
We definitely got some of the pieces though, man.
I'm damn near not even really caring if bro one and done, especially if we go deep playoff run. Like I prefer to have.
I'm not after seeing KP. I don't
Exactly.
give
That's
a
what I'm
fuck.
saying. That's what I'm saying. After the season we just had, I ain't even tripping on that right now. I ain't even
Because it
tripping on
don't
that
even
right now.
matter. If it take a couple games, a few games to get used to a coordinator every year, so be it. As long as it don't ever look like KP's Birds again, I'm good. Fuck continuity. Because we done made it to a Super Bowl or Super Bowls without continuity. long term.
Right. Come on, Mike. Come on, baby. We
Oh, I ain't
need
know they was still. I ain't know they was still coming out with Ted episodes. I got locked back
you.
in.
I'll take basically the three people that and damn tell you that shit. Bro, I jumped up in the wall.
I forgot
I,
they had a series.
one thing that I like about the Cliff Kingsbury joint is like you coming from Washington, so you the man watching us anyway, so you can come right in the building. Hey, bro, this is what I seen when I was over there. Y'all got to fix this.
Yep.
We got to fix this ASAP or whatever. Blah blah blah. So
Pitch to Swift. Swift got about 5 on that one. You know what's crazy? I got the game up on right now. I got the game up, same game up on the iPad and the TV, and they take the TV and the iPad take turns being first. I don't mess with them at all, but one time I look up and this one ahead of this one. Next time I
yeah,
look up the TV ahead of the iPad.
yeah, my stuff be doing that too. I'll be like, what the hell going on?
I don't even know how that's possible because
Yeah, me
I can
either.
see it changing the channel or refreshing. I ain't doing
Exactly.
nothing. Second and
Nah, cause
6.
my devices be doing that too.
Throws. DJ Moe. First down. Oh, that could have been. Nah, that already happened. Caleb
Throw a pick.
might be in trouble. Side on. Yeah, he almost threw a pick on that one. Playing around with grown folks.
I told you, bro. Caleb do be doing shit sometimes.
Yep. All these quarterbacks do.
They do. They do.
All these quarterbacks had undisciplined moments that they either get away with or they had to pay for.
The only thing with me is it always look like Caleb just be trying shit.
Like that's just his game.
Right.
That's just his game right now.
It seemed like he just be trying stuff, and this year it just happened to be working out for
Because he got Ben Johnson as a coordinator.
him.
He had Ben
What he
Johnson
doing?
saw him in false start. Lama Days a kiss. We got dirty laundry in the game.
What the heck?
Dirty Laundry the game.
The bro just take off?
It was Roma Dunze. Hell no, that wasn't Roma Dunze. That was Lama Days a kiss. I know I wasn't tripping. They called it on Rome, but it was Alameda that jumped. 2nd and 15. Caleb in the gun. He drives back.
Ah!
Pick! Pick! They got him. They got him.
I knew it.
Caleb
I
wanted to
knew
throw
it.
that pick though.
He was flirting with him.
He was
He
trying to
was
throw a
flirting
pick
with that
for
pick the whole
he
drive.
wanted to throw a pick so bad.
Let me go downstairs.
Oh damn, it is 8:45. Yeah, Caleb wanted to throw a pick so bad. Hey, play stupid games, win stupid prizes. Yeah. I mean, as we talked about, Caleb he is a risky type of quarterback anyway. He gonna give you those. But it also seems like when you look around the league that a lot of quarterbacks are careless with the ball. And high risk, high reward. That's why they tend to have more passing yards than a Jalen Hurts, more passing touchdowns than the Jalen Hurts because they willing to put the ball in harm's way more than Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts ain't gonna put you in a position to have a big time turnover every drive. And it's got its pluses and it's got its minuses. Now, this year in particular, it was more evident because the play calling wasn't there. So not only was it not good plays being called, but it was a weird situation where like Hurts did feel like he had to make a play, but a lot of times the play just wasn't there to be made. And he just not the type of quarterback that's gonna put the ball in harm's way. I don't know, man. Glad it's over. Damn, it's a rough season offensively. But we'll see, man. The winner of this one will win a trip to Seattle, but we got a 1st and 10. Stafford throws incomplete, intended for 84 of the Rams. Yeah. That cornerback sat underneath of that one. Stafford, under center. Play action. Throws. Incomplete. Overthrew the wide receiver. Who was that was intended? Was that Nakua? Nah, it wasn't Nakua. I couldn't tell who that was. That could have been Adams. Either way, it brings up a 3rd and 10. Stafford in the gun. He got a 3rd and 10 around midfield. He drops back. Throws. Incomplete. Intended for Nakua again. Couldn't connect. Bears been playing some solid defense today. Looked like the snow has subsided. But it also looked like Nakua slipped out there. So it could be slippery. Forces a punt. Kick is up. Lands in the end zone for a touchback. Bears will get the ball at the 20 when they get back on the field. It's an excellent time for a water break. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsor. Introducing Black Diamond Concentrate from Diamond Collection, a premium mineral supplement crafted to elevate your hydration experience. Formulated with no dyes, sweeteners, or artificial flavors, Black Diamond Concentrate is 100% natural. Just 2 dropfuls added to a 16.9 ounce bottle of water can transform the way you hydrate. Order today at poweredbytmb.com and use code DSP at checkout to receive a 20% discount. That's code DSP. All right, let's get back to the show. Welcome back to Primetime Sports, brought to you by Sports Lounge Media. We got a good one, man. This is good playoff football. Games tied 10-10. A good chess match on both sides of the ball. You got Ben Johnson going up against Shula. You got Sean McVay going up against whoever the defensive coordinator is for the Bears. But it's a real chess match out there. Nothing is given. There's not a lot of room for error. It's some good tight contested routes. Um, both defenses have shown up, giving both both quarterbacks some troubles, not allowing them to really get things going on the ground. So it's really gonna come down to who's gonna have the best fourth quarter. Because I mean, third quarter seems to be a stalemate so far in this one. But the weird thing about it is once one team scores, more than likely the other team is gonna score, and then that could open up a whole can of worms. But excuse me, until that happens, we got more playoff football, low scoring game, not much going on. 10-10. The Chicago Bears are tied up with the Los Angeles Rams in Chicago with 3 minutes and 40 seconds left in the third quarter. Whew, 18 degrees out there. Bears got a 4th and 10. They going for it? That can't be right. That was a 1st and 10. Throws. No gain. Luther Burden caught it, but he didn't get nothing after the catch. All right, the Bears got a 2nd and 10. Caleb under gun. He under center. Pitches to Monungai. Monungai. Nice run of about 8 yards. Gonna bring up a 3rd and short. Third and 3 coming up. Caleb under center. No, he in the gun this time. He drops back. Scrambles to the right. Throws. Caught. Monungai for the first down. Nice catch by Monungai. Knocked out of bounds after he got the first. Caleb did a good job to escape and find an open receiver. Convert for the first on that one. First and 10. Caleb under center. Hands off to Monungai. Monungai. Tough gain of about 4 or 5 yards on that one. Brings up a 2nd down. Second and 6. Caleb under center. Play action. Caleb rolls out to the left. He takes off. I don't know if he got the first, but if he didn't, he right there at it. It'll depend on the spot. Spot looks like a first down, though. The replay don't really look like he got the first, to be honest. It's a 3rd and 1. So if you the Bears, this is exactly where you want to stay. 3rd and 1. Caleb under center. Hands off to Monungai. Monungai stopped in the backfield. No chance of getting the first down on that one. Jared Verse blew that up. That's probably gonna be the last play of the third quarter. Nice play by Jared Verse and Landman to break that up. It's the end of the third quarter. Y'all drop your foes in the chat. Drop your foes in the chat. Drop your foes in the chat. Drop your fours in the chat. We going to the fourth quarter, baby. Score is tied 10-10 in the divisional round of the playoffs. We got the Chicago Bears going up against the Rams of Los Angeles for a chance to go to the NFC Championship next week in Seattle. This is an excellent time to show you our lineup on Sports Lounge Media. Welcome to the lounge. Welcome back, sports to Primetime Sports, brought to you by Sports Lounge Media. We had a complete stalemate, 10-10, as the Bears get ready to punt this thing away. Kick is up. Down inside the 10-yard line. Rams will get it back. First and 10, Stafford. Hands off to Williams. Nice gain of about 5 or 6. It's going to bring up a second down. Second and 3, Stafford under center. Hands off to Williams again. Williams got enough for the first. Not much more. All right. Rams got a 1st and 10 at the 20. Stafford under center. Hands out to Williams. Williams stopped at the line of scrimmage. It's gonna bring up a 2nd down. Second and 10. Stafford. He drops back, throws, caught. 1st down and a lot more. He's still on his feet. Stopped after he crosses the 50-yard line. Parkinson with a huge gain on that play. It's going to set up a 1st and 10 in Bears territory. And see, McVay does a great job of scheming guys open and wide open at that. 1st and 10. Stafford hands off up the middle to Williams. Williams got a nice gain of about 4 or 5. Sets up a 2nd down. Second and 6. Stafford under center. Play action. Stafford rolls out to the left. Throws. Broken up. Almost picked off. Intended for Parkinson. Sets up a 3rd and 6. And that's how it's been. Both offenses, they get it going. Excuse me. They seem to get it going a little bit. They cross midfield, and then defense seemed to tighten up for both sides. That was scary. That could have been. I could have went the other way for 6. Stafford in the gun. Stafford drops back. Throws. Nakua. 1st down. Rams with a 1st and 10 around the 30-yard line. Stafford drops back. Throws. Incomplete. Tried that no-look pass thing again. I hate when he does that. Second and 10. Stafford. He drops back. Throws. Caught. Oh, is that picked off? It was intended for Adams, but I couldn't tell. They said it was a. Oh, they saying it's a 1st down Rams. I gotta see that again. I don't. Oh yeah. Devontae caught that. Devontae caught that. I couldn't tell what happened. I just know that a bear ended up with the ball, but looking at it on the replay, Devontae caught that fair and square. First and 10. Stafford under center. He drops back. Hands off to Williams. Williams got a nice gain of about 5 or 6. Got tripped up. Rams finally seem to be in a rhythm. Second and 6. Hands off. Kyron Williams. Williams. Nice hard run, but he didn't get enough for the first down. It's going to set up a third and short. Third and 1. Stafford. Play action. Throws. Broken up in the end zone. Incomplete. Sets up a fourth and short. Now, what do you do if you're the Rams? It's 4th and 1. I personally would take the points with points being at a premium. But you can't take for granted the fact that you are in the red zone with a chance to score. But it's 9 minutes and 24 seconds left on the clock. Obviously, the Rams are going to go for this, but I don't know if I agree. I think you take the points. Stafford, hands off to Puka. Puka got just enough for the first down. Had to run through Byard for that one. Rams stay alive. I personally would. I think I would have took the 3, but first and goal. Hands off to Williams. Williams. Touchdown, Kyron Williams. Hell of a drive by the Rams. It paid off. Looks like it paid off.
Touchdown!
It looks like it paid off. Rams haven't scored anything since I think the first half of the game. Yeah, because it was 10-10 going in the half. They scored the first points of the second half. Extra point is up. It's good. All right, so they take a 7-point lead over the Bears with 6 minutes left to go in this game. Rams seem to have found a rhythm. Finally get to see some points. Now I'm sure the Bears would love to have some of them field goals back that they had a chance to kick in the first half. Hmm. All right, so the Rams strike first in the second half. Let's see if the Bears can't respond. Now, normally that's what happens. Two teams go scoreless for a period of time. One team figures it out, they score. Then the other team comes back, they score. So maybe we can have some back and forth when they get back. I don't know. We'll see. But let's have a word from our sponsors in the meanwhile. Introducing Black Diamond Concentrate from Diamond Collection, a premium mineral supplement crafted to elevate your hydration experience. Formulated with no dyes, sweeteners, or artificial flavors, Black Diamond Concentrate is 100% natural. Just 2 dropfuls added to a 16.9 ounce bottle of water can transform the way you hydrate. Order today at poweredbytmb.com and use code DSP at checkout to receive a 20% discount. That's code DSP. All right, let's get back to the show. Welcome back to Primetime Sports, brought to you by Sports Lounge Media. We got a good one, folks. Rams seem to have finally got back on the board after going scoreless in the third quarter, just like the Bears did. But I don't know, man. Let's see how the Bears respond. Kick is off. Caught inside the 10. He's at the 20, the 30, past the 35 and stop. Duvernay with a decent kick. He got past the 35, which if you're a kicker, that's exactly what you want to do. First and 10. Caleb, under center. Play action. Rolls out to the left. Throws. Almost picked off. Incomplete. Looked like he threw to the offensive lineman, but he threw it too hard. You gotta remember, that's an old lineman. He must have reported eligible. But he threw it to him like he was a wide receiver. He is not. Feel like that's the second time I've seen that in the playoffs already. All right, let's go set up a 2nd and 10. Caleb, under center. No, in the gun. He drops back. Steps out of the way of 1 sack. Escapes another one. He broke loose. He got the first. He's still on his feet. He had the 40. Nice game to get in Rams territory. Hell of a play. Rams had their opportunities to get him in the backfield. They couldn't do it. They let him out the back door. Landman missed the tackle. I forget who missed the initial sack, but they had their chances. All right, they got a 1st and 10. Pitch to Swift. Swift up the middle for a nice gain of about 5. Swift kind of bobbled that one at first. It was a little dangerous. Seven minutes and 20 seconds left in this game. Bears are driving with an opportunity to tie it up on this drive. Caleb, under center. Hands off to Swift. Swift got a nice gain of about 4. It's going to bring up a 3rd and short. Third and 1 upcoming. Caleb. Hands off to Monungai. Monungai. Looked like he got just enough for the first. If they don't give it to him, it's going to be inches short. But I think it's a first down. Yep, they're giving him the first. So it looked like it's gonna be a first down. Not quite at the 25-yard line of the Rams. Caleb in the gun. Play action. Caleb rolls out to the left. Throws. Incomplete. Tried to hit Loveland on the sideline. Got broken up at the last minute. You know why it took Loveland, Caleb so long to hit Loveland? Looked like he was open immediately, but it could have just been that I didn't see. I couldn't see the defender in the screen till he threw it. Maybe he was there the whole time. Sets up a 2nd and 10. Caleb drops back. Throws. Incomplete. Intended to nominate Zacchaeus. Ain't choking, nutty.
Chicago.
And Johnson need to get in his bag, I guess. 3rd and 10. Caleb in the gun. He drops back. He got time. Throws deep. Caught. First down, Roma Dunze. Just like that, they in the red zone.
Let's go.
Uh-oh. We got dirty laundry in the game. What's this
Dirty
on?
laundry.
Dirty Laundry the game.
Roughing the passer on top of that. Go ahead and add on to it. Ref said, come up off of it. They're gonna be in the red zone now. Should be a 1st and goal.
At the 5. They at the 5.
Yeah. And it's just like we always talked about. The Rams go score. Of course, now the Bears gonna go score. They ain't did nothing the whole 3rd quarter.
It be like that every time. It's like they be waiting on you score.
Caleb,
I'm gonna score when you score.
Pitches to Swift. He got about 3 on now, and it looked like he was about to get it in there. It's like two little kids in grade school. Swing on me first. No, I'm gonna swing on me first.
I'm gonna swing when you swing.
I'm swing first. He ain't gonna do nothing. You talking all that and ain't gonna do nothing. You used to piss up in the bed. My bad, you still do piss in the bed. Had the whole house smelling like rotten ass piss. 2nd and goal. Caleb under center.
Don't want to do nothing. Talking all that.
Hands off to Swift. Got closer to the goal line. It's gonna bring up a 3rd and goal. We already know that Ben Johnson is in 4 down territory, which at this point in the game makes sense to be in 4 down territory. But he was in 4 down territory
the whole game
in the first drive, first quarter of the first drive.
Oh shoot! Oh, they smashed Swift. He might be dead. They just spin that boy like a spinning top.
No, they ain't spin the block on Swift, did they? I mean, when you come off your feet, all's fair. You supposed it, and they treated him nice. That wasn't even that hard of a hit for how he could have been decapitated.
Hey, in real time, all you seen was jump spin.
Yeah,
like a damn video game or something.
Oh, Swift must have thought he was Saquon out there. He forgot to turn around when he did it.
Come on, Caleb. Damn, this nigga about to throw a pick. That was 4th down?
Yeah. Ben Johnson. I ain't seen it yet. Throws incomplete. Turnover on downs. Damn, now all the Rams got to do is get a couple first downs. They out of a couple first downs. They out of here. Bears still got all this. Yeah, he did almost throw a pick on now. Matter of fact, the other linebacker saved it.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's gonna come down to this. If the Bears, you never wanted to come down to your weakest unit to give you a chance. If the Bears do end up losing this game, it's on Ben Johnson for the stuff that he pulled way in the first quarter. Cause what you doing passing up points in the first quarter on the first drive when it's 0-0? See, he was poor hustling out there. His fingers was not working with his brain. See, can the Rams put it away? Or can the Bears defense hold up one last stand to give they offense a chance to tie it up or potentially take the lead and win the game and go to the NFC Championship? Because what I can say for the Bears is don't just assume that you're going to be able to be in contention for a 2 seed next year. Because the Birds coming back, baby. I don't know who else going to be back. But as Washington, don't just assume that just because you make it, that you're going to be right back where you left off the next year.
You got to start from scratch.
Yep.
You going to start off where you left off.
And if all you scratch his ass in the offseason, that's exactly what your team gonna look like when the season start. First and 10. Kyron Williams, 3-yard run. Rams in the catbird seat right now. All they got to do is get a couple first downs, and they going to the NFC Championship. It's up to the Bears to bet down, like they fans be saying. Can your defense bear down and get you the ball back? Because if they force a punt right here, they'll have some favorable field position. At least give Caleb another chance to throw a pick. 2nd and 8.
There you go. There you go with that pound shit.
Hands off is that Blake? No, that's Williams. First down. Found some room on the edge. No, the best part about that is they did at least knock him out of bounds. So the clock will not continue. Hell, Kyron, it probably would have been better for you to go down than to get the first on that one. It's going to be a 1st and 10. Stafford under center. Hands off. Oh, they got him in the backfield. Bears going to call their first time out right here. Or are they? Why not? Why not call your timeout right there? Ben Johnson on his foolishness. That's an excellent time to call a timeout, in my opinion, but what do I know? I
Too
ain't
much
co-
paper.
I ain't coordinating nothing. 2nd and 12. Stafford under center. Hands out to Williams. Williams got at least the 2 back.
Too many yards.
So the Bears used their first timeout. I don't know why the hell he waited till now. He could have had more time, but it's all good. It's a 3rd down. Bears will have a chance to get the ball back. Now, if you the Rams, are you gonna run it or are you gonna chance it on the pass?
3rd and 10. They got one timeout left.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a throw it, and if it ain't open, take a sack or try to run for some yards. Don't.
They handed it off. They only got about 4 yards out of that. But now we at the 2-minute warning.
If I see, I'm throwing it. If I see something open,
Then it gotta be wide open.
if I see something wide open, I'm throwing it. If not, I just eat a sack.
Mm-hmm. Well, look like the Bears gonna get a chance to see what they can do. With 2 minutes left on the clock, which is plenty of time. Do they still got a timeout?
Who, Chicago?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think they might have one because they didn't use that first one that I told them to use.
Yeah, they had that. They got that one time I left. That 2-minute warning. Got
that 2-minute warning saved them, and Williams went out of bounds on that first down run.
Right.
Well, he got knocked out of bounds, but I mean he ended up out of bounds nonetheless. Caleb been the comeback kid all year long. Can he do it again?
Hell no.
And even then, if they do get in a situation where they score, does Ben Johnson go for 2?
Check this out. Not only is he not gonna be able to do it, I'm gonna go ahead early and send a picture telling him to one of the pictures tell you to sit there, sit right here on the couch. I'm about to send them. Don't join me. What this one say? Oh, this one say have a seat. Yeah, let me send him this one.
Belated Christmas present. 2 seats. 2 seats. Baby says she know I got 2 seats. Come down to the nitty gritty. And that's got to be bittersweet for Dorian. On one hand, his team made the AFC Championship. On the other hand, Bo Nix out of there.
Yeah, so now you just hoping that the backup can somehow, some way
hold it in the road. So basically, they're gonna look like the Texans did this week. Defense hold it down.
And you never know. They could go out there and damn somebody important for the Patriots get hurt on the first drive or something.
Maybe.
Not even playing.
I mean, it's also possible that they can go out there
and
could have a Foles. He could have a Foles type.
What's buddy name, the backup?
Stidham, Jared Stidham. He might summon his inner Foles. You never know. Somebody mail him one of them Space Jam balls, but the football with some talent in it. Jared Stidham need to call Michael Jordan, see how much one of them Space Jam balls going for with the talent in it. NFL pro football talent now. I don't care about no NBA talent. Don't have him out there trying to dunk the football in the goalpost and get a penalty. 1st and 10. Caleb drops back, throws, caught. Oh damn! Luther Burden dropped it. Never mind. Incomplete. He was wide open though. Maybe he was too open. Damn. Yeah. He put it in the bucket too, because he laid it over one defender and put it right in Luther's hands, boy.
That's one of them.
Hit him right in the Vandross. Throws. Caught. First down, Coastal Leveling. They leave in the middle of the field wide open for some reason. At least they did on them first 2 plays.
Oh, Swifty.
Time to get swifty.
Come on. They about to make me stand up.
Mhm.
I ain't stood up in a minute since probably when we played the Rams.
Stand up. That was a nice run by Swift.
Come on, bro.
You don't like what I'm saying, then but. Second and 4. Caleb drops back, throws, incomplete. That was too high. He had him too. He would have at least had the first down.
Damn.
Brings up a 4th and 4. It was a little too high.
3rd and 4? Or you ahead of me?
No, you're right. It's a 3rd and 4.
Okay. Shit, you was scaring me, goddamn. I'm like,
3rd and 4 popped up so quick. I thought they were saying that was 3rd down.
yeah, they be doing it quick as hell now.
Yeah.
They be getting me with it.
I thought they were saying that was 3rd down.
Right. As soon as they hit the ground, they be changing it.
Drops back. Throws. Damn, he just threw that away. That one ain't have a chance.
Damn,
He act like it was. He had more time than that. He rushed that one.
Yeah, like he had 9.
Fourth and 4 coming up. Game on the line. I think the Rams might have called their first time out of the half.
I believe, bro, missed that damn throw.
Yeah, he had him. He had him, and that would have also still had the run in play. They would have been able to run it from right there.
Yeah, they would.
4th and 4. Caleb under center. In the gun.
Oh, they bringing the dog.
He drops back. Shit. Caleb running backwards. This ain't gonna work. Oh, touchdown! How the hell he did it? I don't know. Touchdown! Oh!
Touchdown!
That damn Caleb, boy. I don't know how he did it. But damn that.
Look at that face.
Cole Komet.
What they doing?
They kicking it.
Oh,
They
okay.
kicking it.
Ben Johnson had a look on his
Yeah.
face like,
I
but
thought
hey,
it
this
was
kid,
iffy.
he bro gotta make this extra point. Oh, he made
Kick is up. Damn. It did it look the way it came off his foot.
it. Bro, look like he ain't was sure if he wanted to make it or not.
The slew foot bastard. With 18 seconds left on the clock, we might be looking at overtime, folks. Damn, that was a hell of a play. That was a hell of a play. And it wasn't even on Forbes.
Boy, wait, ain't no way.
How the hell did that happen?
Nigga went to midfield and chalked it up.
That's some Madden stuff right there. That's something you would see somebody do on Madden. Run all the way back to the 50 and launch it. Bro, wide open in the back of the end zone. Hey, he sent Cole
Hey,
commit to the cat.
hey, when Verse them smashed his ass, they look at 10. He just knew that all right, over with.
He's like, ain't no way. Yeah, that's how you gain confidence in your quarterback right there. And it wasn't even on Forbes. Rams got a little return, but it ain't do much. I don't even think they got to the 20.
Nah, they got past the 20.
Yeah, maybe they go ahead and kneel it out. Unless you want to pull a Bills.
He want to. They're about to end it in regulation.
Yeah,
Strip set.
they
Oh, they
need
about
it.
to need
Yeah, they
it.
going. We got overtime, folks. Damn, that was a hell of a play by Caleb. He tried some shit with the game on the line. That was an ice water type play right there. Man, the Bears been in this situation all year. How many overtime games these boys done played this year? Seem like they always finding themselves in this situation.
Mm-hmm.
Now, if y'all remember, it's advantageous for you to let the other team get the ball first in overtime, just so you can see what you get, see what you need. Wow. Hell of a play by Cole Kmet and Caleb. Damn. And we'll have more on the overtime coverage when we come back after a word from our sponsor. Introducing Black Diamond Concentrate from Diamond Collection, a premium mineral supplement crafted to elevate your hydration experience. Formulated with no dyes, sweeteners, or artificial flavors, Black Diamond Concentrate is 100% natural. Just 2 dropfuls added to a 16.9 ounce bottle of water can transform the way you hydrate. Order today at poweredbytmb.com and use code DSP at checkout to receive a 20% discount. That's code DSP. All right, let's get back to the. Yeah. No. Welcome back to Random Spoons. Welcome back to Primetime Sports. Brought to you by Sports Lounge Media. We got overtime, dog. This game, we spent the better part of the second half with this game tied 10-10. Nobody did anything in the third quarter. Then all of a sudden, the Rams score. Then all of a sudden, the Bears score. at the end of at the end of regulation.
Oh my god!
And now we here.
It was on time, man. Oh,
Now
boy.
we here.
Oh, let me see.
All right, so a couple things that we can say about Caleb this year is he did get better from year 1 to year 2.
Yep.
You seen the flashes of why they were so crazy about him in the draft this year. And you can put bus talk to rest for now. I think he's done enough to prove all of that.
Especially if he win the game.
Mm-hmm.
On to AFC champion.
Mm-hmm.
But
Kick is up. Got it to not quite the 30. It look like the Rams gonna get the first crack at it in OT. Now it did look like the Rams had a little bit of a rhythm. Looked like the Rams had got into a little bit of a rhythm in the fourth quarter. Let's see if it carries over to overtime. Stafford, hands off. Williams. Nice gain on first down. Got about 7 or 8 on that one. And you know what? It's been a relatively clean game too. It ain't been no ticky tack type game.
right.
Yeah.
They letting them play.
And that's all up to the refs. Second and 3. Stafford under center. Hands off to Williams. Williams. Stop. It's gonna bring up a third and short.
Come on, Kyron. Cough that thing up one more time. One more time for old time's sake.
It looked like he might have turned over a new leaf.
I hope not.
We don't want him to fumble. Oh yeah.
That's what he probably yeah, because last time we looked it up, he only had like 2-3 fumbles this season.
Yeah. He worked on it in the offseason.
I was about to say, there was
3rd and 1.
Thing.
Pitch. Oh, they blew it up, but he's still on his feet. Nope, they got him. They ain't let Blake get off. They got a punt.
How did he get out of that damn?
I don't know how he got out the first one, but he didn't get out the second.
But what I was gonna say was I forgot what I was gonna say. And if it come back to me, I'll let you know what I was gonna say when I was gonna say it.
Rams got a punt. Now Caleb gonna get a chance to end the night. Cause at this point, a field goal should win it. Think all the Bears need to do is get in field goal range. That's game. Blouses.
Come on.
This is where legends are made right here. First and 10. Caleb. Drops back. Rolls out to the left. Cole Kmet right there.
Handed it to him.
First down. He waited so late.
And that's what I'm saying. That's why I said, what the hell?
Damn.
He down there here. Then they walked it to him.
Waiting all late to give him the ball. He should have dropped it just because you waited too late. First and 10. Hands off. Swift. Stopped in the backfield. Byron Young got him. Oh, no, that was Verse. I thought that was a 0 on his chest. That was an 8. All right, we got a 2nd and 13. Caleb in the gun. Draws back. Throws. Caught. DJ Moore. It's going to bring up a 3rd and medium on him. Oh, yeah, they in that split safety look. Middle of the field should be wide open. Come on, Random Spoons. It's a 3rd and 4. Caleb in the gun. He drops back.
There you go.
Rolls out to the right.
Got to do what you got to do, goddamn.
They smashed him, but not before he could get the first.
Yeah, he got crushed. Got that first down, though.
They knocked the paint off his nail polish right there. But not before he could get the first.
I said, did you hit? Nah, I something no.
First and 10. Caleb in the gun. Play action. Caleb throws to Manunga. Manunga got what he could. Gonna bring up a 2nd down.
Still tripping off your ass. Oh, look.
2nd and 4.
Let's do it. Come on.
Caleb under center. Pitch. Fuck. They got Swift behind the line. It's gonna bring up a 3rd and long. Shit, that's what you should be happy. That's what that's what old boy Caleb thrive. All he gonna do is scramble back to the goal line.
Throw a bomb.
Launch it to the 50.
Nigga about to throw a pick.
3rd and 6. Caleb in the gun. Caleb drops back, throws.
Man, what the hell?
Didn't get the first though.
Damn.
He was so focused on catching the ball that he couldn't. It extend it. Gonna bring up fourth down. But you know Ben ain't never seen a fourth down that he wouldn't go for. But you got to realize, Ben, if you don't get it here, this could be game, player. Fourth and inches. Caleb. Sneak. But had a sweep sneak. You got it. First down.
We got him.
Man, that was actually drawn up well.
It was.
You see all the different ways you can use a sneak, KP?
Nick.
Yeah, it ain't all on KP because we've been running the same damn sneak for 3-4 years.
It was up to him to change that up.
Yeah. Manun guy got it. Got about 3 on that one. I don't know why these boys keep leaving their feet tonight. They must have been looking. They've been looking at Saquon highlights from 24.
That's how they get motivated before the game.
Mm-hmm.
No, I can do this.
I think I can. 2nd and 8. Caleb in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Pick. He threw a pick. Gave it right back to the Rams. The Rams still got hope.
What is this? What is this girl?
Caleb, you're trying to leave some hope, ain't you? Cam Curl with a huge pick to potentially save the Rams season.
This girl probably fell off the dresser.
And he almost dropped it. First and 10. Stafford under center. Hands off to Nakua around the edge. Nakua got about 4 on that one. It's going to bring up a 2nd down. Got 6 minutes left in OT. Remember, there's no ties. Stafford in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Caught. Parkinson's got the first down. Under 6 minutes on the clock. Stafford in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Caught. Devontae Adams for the first down. Devontae Adams been quiet for the better part of the night, but that was a huge catch right there. But I don't know. Did he get 2 feet down? I don't know. That was close. I don't know if he got 2 feet down. They're going to look at it. It's an official review. Catch 1, 2. I don't know. He got the feet. It'll really come down to when he secured it, but I think he got the feet. Let's see. Catch 1. Damn, that's close. Yeah, that's close. But they called it a catch on the field. That'll be real hard to overturn. I don't know. I can see it going either way. What you calling that? saying? Catch or no catch? You calling that a catch or not? They said it stands. Stafford under center. Hands off to Williams. Williams got about 4. Oh no, that was Blake Corum. They look so similar. It's hard to tell who was in, and they got a similar number.
Come on.
They got less than 5 minutes on the clock. All they need is a field goal to win it. Stafford throws. Oh, it got batted down. Incomplete. It's gonna bring up a 2nd and 6. Or it might be a 3rd and 6. Yeah, 3rd and 6. That was a good play by 50 to get his paw up. Or his bear claw. 3rd and 6. Rams call a timeout. Think it over. McVay got the season on the line. What you gonna do with the season on the line? 17-17 in overtime. 3rd and 6. Running out of time on both sides. Defense got you the ball back. You got to make it count. 3rd and 6.
Dang.
Stafford
Scam.
in the gun. He drops back. Throws. Caught. Puka Nacua got the first and a lot more. They in field goal range, folks.
That's gonna be a game.
That might be all she wrote.
Nigga had it. He want to throw a pick.
That's what Caleb do. Puka Nacua. He got the matchup you wanted. You got Puka Nacua on a safety. 1st and 10. Hands off to Williams. Williams got a few more.
Need a
Get it over on the right hash.
Need a Steelers miracle.
Yeah, the Rams in the catbird seat now, folks.
Over with.
Now it's just a matter of what they waiting on. Second and 7. Did they near that?
What happened? I ain't got
I looked away for a second. Oh, they must have called a timeout.
Yeah, it had to.
I looked away and I see a bear pushing a ram.
Right. You know, old boy from the Rams pushed the bear. Guess he was mad because he was getting to grab him. Bro, hell, I ain't know y'all was about to call on timeout. Shit, I'm coming back.
I was trying to knock your head off. Man.
Doing what I do when I do it.
Mavis. We got us a hefty lefty out there.
Man, who is this?
The kicker. 2nd and 7. Incomplete. Tried to hit Parkinson. Oh, they still was trying to go for the gusto. It would have been funny if they would have tipped it up and Des picked it off.
By being Johnny on the spot.
For McVay calling that bullshit instead of kicking the ball. What you waiting on? What's the difference between kicking the field goal on 4th down or 3rd down? You in field goal range.
It's over with. Touchdown. I guess he said, nigga, that's the difference.
Game. Blouses. Or he ain't catch it.
Oh, wait.
That's incomplete.
Nah, he ain't catch it.
That's incomplete.
At first, I thought he caught it.
It did look like that.
Then it looked like the ref said he's going.
CJ broke that up.
CJ about to be at home.
Just like us.
Fuck. Made it. Game.
42-yard kick. Kick is up. It's good. The Rams going to the NFC Championship, folks. That's all she wrote. Caleb threw the game away. He can pout all he want. The Rams said they got that fingernail polish remover for you, player. Rams will go back to Seattle for the NFC Championship and a chance to go to the Super Bowl. Hell of a game. That's all she wrote, folks. Hey. It is what it is. Last game of the divisional round. You catch us back next Sunday. Sunday is championship weekend. We got one game at 3 and one at 6.
Come on, Seattle.
We catch y'all next
Sunday?
week. Huh? Yeah, both of them Sunday. Both the games Sunday. One at 3 and one at 6. So we got the Denver Broncos and the Pats on the AFC side, and the Seattle Seahawks and the Rams on the NFC side. So y'all tune in, check us out on Primetime Sports. We getting down to the nitty-gritty, man. We'll see y'all next week. Till then, go Birds.